Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Nations Cup Championship game. Team USA, Team Israel here playing for all the marbles. It's a best of one. Winner takes down the championship here. And I've got Michael Stryker and Ryan Pinderlick on the line. Ryan, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Justin.
Excellent, excellent. Glad you could make some time for us on a Wednesday afternoon. And Michael, glad to have you here as well. How you doing?
Doing good. Good to be here.
Okay. Well, we will get started here, and I'm going to go ahead and accept the invite. Okay, we are going to be the USSR. We were the USA in our prior two playoff games, so we are USSR today. And no ops. Oh, goodness gracious. All right.
That's a low op hand.
We got
What,
decal
Not what you want to see.
so that's
yeah, you got an 11 op hand.
Yugoslavia, guys?
Sure.
What's the plan? What's the plan?
Yeah.
Let's figure out what we're gonna do. Because a lot of times I'll set up 4-5. If you're not gonna coup, if you're not cooing Italy and you're gonna play Truman, what's the point of setting up in Yugoslavia?
I want to make them do 4-4-2 though, and not try the 3-3-2 because I think we might want to get Europe out of our hand.
I think that may be our headline though.
Right, I think Europe.
If they're not set up for Marshall, even if they are set up, you're probably going to headline almost. You may not headline it, but
yeah. Well, the other reason,
you're not going to do anything if they set up for Marshall.
Yeah, if they set up for Marshall,
I sort of don't care if they put an extra in Iran here. I don't really care. So that makes me lean a little.
You may want to go ahead and do it because we may want them to have two in Iran. I'm not saying that it's the right way to go, but I don't like setting up and then figuring out what we're going to do. I like figuring out what we're going to do and then set up.
I like Yugoslavia because I want them to go 4-4-2, leave France empty. We headline Europe, and then decall is much more powerful because we threaten France than if they set up 3-3-2, which I think they may do if we don't go Yugoslavia.
All right. So
you're not worried about
our headline?
I think Europe's our headline.
Is Europe the headline?
Yeah.
And then coup Iran on AR1.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But what are you good with this?
I'm fine with this setup.
All right.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
All right, let's do that.
But you said we should coup Iran with a 2-op. Is that seems a little bit?
Well, I'd coup it with Truman. Do it with a 1-op. You want to get DEFCON down to 4.
Yeah, we need.
And then they're going to go into Malaysia.
Yeah, and then they're going to have to coup in Iraq or in Saudi.
Oof.
You want to get the Nazis played as soon as we can.
I'm trying to hold this.
We headline Europe.
I think the plan is to turtle with this hand and make them bring DEFCON down, and when they do, you play Deca.
Nope, they have Marshall. Okay. So do you want to headline decal now? This is clearly not a defector's fake out. Do you want to just
but what does Deco do for us now?
Yeah, I think decal's a lot weaker now.
Deco's no good.
Okay, then it's
because they have France.
I think do the Nazis. We'll be first, and then if they actually play Marshall, then we're toast.
Okay, all right, we'll go Nazis. Oh,
interesting.
Okay. Well, do you want to dump the scoring now? For +1?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think this is...
That was a weird setup, but yeah.
Good, right? Yeah, we're going to dump the scoring, right?
It's not going to get better.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're doing that. We're taking our VP.
The question is, with decal, are we going to wait till DEFCON 2 to event it, or are we going to try to get Thailand access earlier?
I think we want to...
If you could actually control Thailand, I would be happy to do it at DEFCON 3. If you can't control Thailand, let's wait till DEFCON 2.
Yeah. All right, so they're going to go into Pakistan here. Are we cooing? We want to get DEFCON down, but we also really want to get South Korea.
I wouldn't mind playing Truman and going into West Germany if they leave it open.
Yeah, I
But
don't mind that
South
either.
Korea makes sense as well. We're going to have to get our mill ups at some point. I mean, you may even hold Deco. It may be the headline next turn.
I mean, I'd
Um,
like to try and hold
I don't know.
defectors if we can. Um,
I would rather find a way to
Oh,
get decalled out. I agree, especially with Asia being the only unscored region.
yeah, but I don't
I'm
think we want to make life easy for them by bringing DEF CON down
yeah.
when they've got no good places to queue.
All right.
You're saying if they go into Pakistan, you don't want a China card queue.
I don't want a China card coup for this turn almost.
This
I mean,
is
I'm not sure there's
standard.
any time we're gonna. I
Okay.
mean, maybe in Thailand.
All right.
Um,
They went with the standard 2-pack, one Malaysia. All right. What are we doing now? Are we gonna coup? If or you want to go into South Korea? I mean, what about just
so
Truman into
so
South
let's think
Korea?
about it. If let's say you coup, let's think about it. Let's say you coup Pakistan, okay? So what's the response if we roll high, they probably coup back, right?
Yeah. If we
If we
roll
get
decently,
influence there,
they'll.
they coup
You're
back.
saying cooing with a 2-op, but not the China card.
No, not the China card. I
Yeah.
don't want to use the China
Yeah.
card.
China. Yeah.
I think if we coup Pakistan, it's with the China card. I don't see a point in cooing with Cambridge 5 or something.
Yeah. If we get a 4, like they could coup back, and they just need a 3 to knock us out. If this doesn't seem great.
You can't even get Thailand. I mean, you go in there and they put a 3-op and take it, and you can't flip it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is a
And
2-op
even if they
coup of
put two
Malaysia
in
look
there,
like?
even if they
That's not great.
Yeah. I mean, we have
well,
decall. We don't need a coup Malaysia. I don't think.
we're
All right. Do you guys just want to go? Do you guys want to go into South Korea? Do you guys want to take a 2-op shot at
South Korea is
Pakistan?
fun to me. I mean, you can put 2 in South Korea, put another 2 in there, and then you're gonna have to get your mill up somehow. But yeah, I'm fine with South Korea.
All right.
That's fine with me.
All right. Let's just do this. Let's do this. We need to get South Korea. Yeah, we just have no ops.
Yeah, if we had even a 3-op, I would have said coup Pakistan.
We are really on the back foot here, but we got Europe scoring off for +1, so that's something.
What are we doing with blockade and defectors? Which is our hold card? Or decall, I guess. And if we're not holding blockade, are we eventing it?
I like trying to hold defectors. I don't know. I think we may
I like
need
using
blockade
defector
for
for the
mill ops because
op.
I think we
I think
want to use Fidel to fill South Korea, and we're going to need a coup at some point. Like this is ugly.
you're gonna need 2 coups
Yeah.
if you're using blockade. But I don't want to bring DEF CON all the way down. I don't think we need to. I think the Deco is probably going to be the hold.
Okay.
Would be my guess.
All right.
I mean,
So
we'll see
yeah,
how it goes, but
you're right. We probably need the opposite.
I don't want to make a
defectors.
bad Deco play.
Yeah.
There's a chance we can like fork Thailand and Angola with decall.
Yeah, if you do it at DEF CON 3 and you're saying, okay, you guys, you'll have a choice. You can either take Thailand or you can do Angola. That's possible.
Okay. So assuming they go into India here, do you guys just want to use Fidel and take South Korea?
Yeah, they'd probably go Thailand, but or
You
maybe
think
they
they'll go
put one
Thailand?
in India just to. I mean, maybe they go with at least one to India first, unless if they have the IP war, I'd probably just go straight to Thailand if I were them. Just say, I dare you.
You got to
Put
put
3
at
or
least
4 in
3 in
there. Just
Thailand, I
say,
would think, right?
yeah, you just
Okay.
put
Well,
3 in there.
now we
Just
should
say,
think about eventing blockade.
well, we probably want to use blockade.
Okay. UN of Nasser for just 1. Yeah, India. Okay. All right. I think we just take South
Yeah,
Korea
that
here,
was
right?
why would they do that?
Yeah, I like thinking about why they would do that.
Well, I think it's a bad play. I mean, they could have invented it and then they could bring DEF CON down very nicely if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Evented Nasser?
But anyway,
They must
yeah.
not have ops, but
Yeah.
that's like I don't have
So,
time to take Egypt play, but whatever.
Yeah, but so blockade is probably going to be an event now, right?
I think we're going to event
I think
blockade.
I would like to.
So I think at this point we want to take South Korea so that them taking India doesn't give them Dom, right?
Do we have the ops to event? Like, where are we getting our mill ops? I guess we're playing defectors and
We're
holding
cooing
decal.
with defectors and Truman probably, or at least one of them, maybe both.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
All right, let's do
Yeah,
this.
this is fine. I'm
This
happy
is
to
fine.
take South Korea. If they play the war card now, that's okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'd love to see
We'll
the
get our
war.
mill ops
I
that
would
way.
love to see the war and get us two free
Yeah, the
mill-ops
mill
that we
ops would be
desperately
nice.
need.
They,
That was
I feel like
that was
they
a weird
must
play.
have a weekend
Why do you think they have a weekend?
The UN Nasser.
because
Yeah.
Wiles, you and Nasser, yeah.
Well, why do you and Nasser with a weekend or without a weekend? What makes that a weekend?
Because if you would you and Nasser, I feel like if you didn't have time to get to Egypt or Egypt and Libya,
No,
otherwise you
no,
would
they've
do
got
that and
lots of
pay
other
back.
stuff to do with their ops. They can fill up Europe. I mean, that's more important to me than going to Egypt after Mideast is scored, and then you're going to fight it out in Asia. I mean,
I guess they just want to. They figure Middle East and Europe are scored. They just want to fight in Asia and not have to worry about these other regions. But yeah, I like
That's
eventing
fair.
blockade. Take away an AR. Now I mean, the odds are they probably have Suez or Suckovs or something that they want to discard to blockade. Um, but getting the last AR would be nice. This is a rough start, but at least we didn't have to. We didn't have to give up 5 VPs to Europe scoring, but we did give up 4 to Middle East. So
Yeah, but we got the scoreboard. As long as we don't get hit too hard with mill ops, we should be okay.
I think we probably got a coup next action round.
If
Ideally,
we
we
could
get a
find a
big
way to
roll,
do
they
that,
coup
that
back, and then we decall.
if we could, let's just use Truman, and we don't. I mean, we'll bring it down to 4 is fine,
Yeah,
but we don't even need a big roll. We're just bringing it down to something manageable where we can get our mill up.
right. I'm just saying, but if we get a big roll, they might coup us back, which would be great. And then it goes down to 3, and then
Well,
we get to go into, then we get decall. Because we
yeah,
are
if we
not
roll a
playing like,
6, I'm
we are
okay.
right now, we're not playing like people who have decall. So maybe we can surprise them.
we need a pretty high roll for that to happen. All right.
Yeah, we need a 6. We would have to have
Yeah.
6. But I assume if unless they do something weird that needs immediate response, you just want to coup Pakistan with Truman and hope we get a 6.
Let's see what they do.
If they go into Thailand, I'd be down to try cooing it with the China card. But short of that, and I wouldn't expect them to do that. China card gets us our mill ops right quick.
Yeah, I would feel better about it if it was DEFCON 4, but
Top. Yeah, they're just going to take India. Okay. All right. You want to coup with Truman?
All right, let's just coup Pakistan with Truman.
You okay with
sure.
this, Ryan?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. If we get a 5, I'll be upset. But any other roll, Truman's better. All right. Okay. We would have missed on with a 2. Truman's gone. That's good. Glad we didn't use a big card. Glad we didn't have a big card to use.
I'm pretty worried we're going to get dominated in Asia.
Yeah.
I think if they coup like Iraq or something now, I might want to just decall.
Yeah. Oh, if they coup Iraq, that's what I'm hoping they do is coup Iraq, and then we can decall.
Like Thailand, Indonesia, Angola.
Yeah.
I do kind of want to do Indonesia though if we're in that situation.
Yes, for sure. We need 5-year plan in Asia, perhaps. Or we can get a nice. Maybe we just
Maybe your
get a
plan
nice
is
decall
not.
off and get a dom of our own. Maybe their hand is garbage.
Then it could be, but a 5-year plan they played already, so
Oh, that's right.
be holding our hopes on that.
5-year plan is gone. Okay. The fact that they set up 3-2-3 suggests maybe they do have Marshall and we're planning to event it mid-turn.
Maybe they headlined what, Middle East
Yeah,
first,
they
which
headline
is
Middle East.
arguably better than
This weird
Marshall.
setup says maybe they have Marshall and wanted to event it mid-turn, but now that we've scored Europe, maybe they're not going to do it. And they'll just spend the 4
Does it
off.
say they have socialist governments and therefore eventing blockade isn't that useful?
Yeah, that's the other thing I was worried about is sock govs would take away their presence in Europe. Okay, there's a nice 3. This is going to be 3 Thailand, isn't it? No?
Interesting.
All right, I'm a little confused by that. All right. Do you guys want to play blockade here? We could event blockade here, and then they have to discard or empty West Germany, and then they have to coup. Right? And then maybe we decall AR6. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe we blockade. We blockade now, they discard, then they do whatever they're going to do on AR5, which probably has to be a coup, and then we can decall, and they have no response.
We will be
Then
short
DEFCON goes.
mill-ops, and DEFCON goes back to 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, ducks
So
around.
DEFCON goes to 4.
I'd rather have Thailand, or and then we can get Thailand first, make them coup it. Because I really think we want to event blockade here, don't we?
My only
I think
fear
we
with
want to
blockade
event
is I think we're just going to get socialist governments with blockade. I could be wrong, but
Yeah.
We're going to get something red probably.
I don't care. I don't
But
really
then-
care what they
then that-
discard. I love the idea of us having an uncontested AR6 and them having to get their mill ops on AR5 with nothing out there they want to coup.
they don't really need to get the Mallops though, right? They lose what, 1 victory point?
Well, if they don't get their mill ops, we can coup again and get 3 VPs out of it. Like we could just coup
That's
Pakistan
fair, yeah.
and get 3 VPs for cooing Pakistan. That'd be awesome.
Okay, so you're saying event blockade, and then they probably coup, and then we event decall.
Yeah, they coup and we event decall, or they don't coup and we coup and get a bunch of VPs.
I'm not sure about the eventing deco part, but I like blockade eventing right now.
All right.
Okay. Let's event
do that
blockade and see what they do.
They might also not discard. They might just not discard.
Yeah, the way they didn't. I'm thinking it's a very good chance they won't because they didn't put 1 into West Germany here. Why go to France and not West Germany there? In their last placement of influence. Because they're thinking like we'll just top West Germany. Especially if they had something like Marshall left, I'd rather, just toss the 3 in West Germany instead of ditching my 4-op card.
Yeah, if they if they have Marshall, they could just not discard and then fill West Germany with Marshall. They absolutely could do that. But then they're not cooing, they're not getting mill ups, they're not spreading in Asia, they're not taking Thailand. That's lots of stuff they're not doing.
Well, I think if they have Marshall, they'll definitely just. If they would have to discard Marshall, they'll definitely do that because they get an extra op.
Yeah,
and
they'd never discard Marshall.
Yes, no.
Yeah.
Okay, we haven't seen any 4-ops yet. I think they have Marshall, but I could be wrong.
Take a look at their hand again. Let me see what their hand was that they played.
Yeah, 5. You're playing the UN
So
Marshall.
did containment make sense as a headline? No, I think Mideast would still probably go over containment. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Well, it would have got him at least 3 off, maybe more.
Yeah.
They could have
4
spaced
with
an
UN
aster.
intervention.
Yeah.
But Middle East is a better headline than containment. And they didn't know our hand was such trash.
Yeah, I would generally go Mideast probably over that, unless I don't know. Maybe if you got 5 ops or more, you might go containment.
Okay, yep, you're right.
I might do
Preemptive.
Gap.
Okay,
Yeah.
we were right about that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right, they just went into AR6 with no mill-ups. So now I think we coup Pakistan with defectors. That gives us 3 mill-ups, and DEFCON will be 3. They will have to coup on AR6 or lose 3 VP, and then we will headline decall. We will headline decall next turn. DEFCON is going to go to 3, and we will get Thailand and Asia Dom.
Yeah.
They don't
That's our
have
play,
to
right?
go battle,
Exactly.
but I still think this is the play. Yeah.
I love
Yes.
holding defectors, but this is the play. And then decall is an easy headline next turn. You guys good with this?
I love a good decal.
Yeah, I'm fine with this.
Okay.
I sort of do think they're going to coup. I do think they're going to coup Syria here, but maybe not.
I could see a Syria coup. All right, we rolled a 2
Because
and
they
a
don't know
1
we have
on our
decall.
coups, so I guess good thing we did not use big cards.
Yeah, those were kind of throwaway coups anyway. But our board position is looking pretty grim.
That
Ah,
second coup would have been a nice one.
okay, all right. Maybe we get a 5 here. Okay, we missed. We rolled a 2 there as well. Okay, this is nice.
Oh, okay, this is better.
So there's a clear decall, right? Just no brainer.
Wait,
And let's look. I mean, I think you're right, but
I think you're right too. De Gaulle is tempting, but it's scored. We have Asia scoring.
We're likely to get purged as well.
No,
We're giving up 4 victory points for the coup here. Presumably, we're taking.
Well, then they coup Iraq. It's always
If
the
they
coup
coup
for them
Iraq,
anyway.
we will get that 4 back right away by scoring an immediate Asia Dom.
That's true.
I think there's a good chance they stop Asia
Right.
Dom and then we get the coup.
Yeah, I think a very good.
You guys good
but
with this?
Deco's the way to go.
Yeah, decal's the way to go.
All right. So if they respond,
Where are our ops going?
Cooing, yeah. So, Thailand. What are we scared that they're going to headline? We're scared of purge.
Purge. I guess.
Purge
Even
bothers
Purge
us.
wouldn't be that terrible with this hand.
Sorry, what'd you say? Yeah.
I said Purge
love to
wouldn't
see
be
Birth to
that
Turbo
bad
here.
with this hand.
We'd love to see Birth to Turbo.
CIA is kind of annoying.
CIA is fine too.
Yeah,
CIA is kind of annoying.
CIA would be a very weird headline for them. This would be a
I
terrible
agree
time to use
with
CIA.
this setup. I think Purge is the worst thing.
Yeah. We just don't want to see Purge. We'd love to see Duck. CIA is whatever. IP war doesn't bother us. Yeah, we want to see. Man. We also, if we don't get purged, pushing them in West. If we don't get purged and we can get Asia Dom off early in the turn, pushing them in West Germany is absolutely a thing we could do.
If they don't do anything threatening with if they don't purge us. Well, I guess we'll find out. Oh, right. That's pretty good.
Okay, so Thailand clearly, Angola clearly. Do you want to go Indo?
I want to go Indonesia.
And what?
Yeah, I think we need Indonesia.
You want to go Nigeria?
Well, let's see if we can get Dom here. Hang on a second. Can we get Dom? So what's our AR1 play
So what if we?
we're gonna go Laos. We're gonna go Laos. We're gonna go Thailand.
This clearly.
I don't want to take Lebanon.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So what we got?
I don't
1,
know if
2,
we're gonna
3,
get
4,
Dom.
5. They've got 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, so we're up
We
5-3.
we might be able to get it. We could take.
Depends how many ops.
Yeah, and then we take something. Well, we should be able to get 7. I guess if they take Taiwan.
I mean, they could take Burma and Afghanistan here.
Unless you don't. Yeah. I mean, we got to go Angola. We got to do this. And we could do like Burma or something if we really want to get crazy.
No, Indonesia. Oh,
We could do like this and not do Nigeria. We have D-stall. This gives us 6 countries to their 3. Do you want to do this?
yeah. So they need a 4-op here.
They would need to go
They need
Malaysia,
NATO
Philippines,
or
Afghanistan. Or they could flip Indonesia, go Malaysia. And we could use D-stall to get into Nigeria. How about this? You guys want to just do this?
I think I preferred the other one, but I'm okay if you guys want to do this.
I'd like to get to Afghanistan. I mean, I like to have the option
So
to,
we could use China.
flip Thailand, flip Pakistan.
We could.
I don't want to use China here.
All right. So what about this, this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about that?
No China. No.
Yeah, I agree. No China.
No.
Okay.
No.
Then
We can take Japan later if we need to with China. I'm fine with that, but I don't want to do it now.
Yeah, I like that better.
Okay. All right. Do you guys want to go Burma or do you want to go Nigeria? Because I mean, IP war is still out, so Burma's important. I think we know about these 3. The question is, do we want to fight for Burma or do we want to go Nigeria? Nigeria, I'm okay waiting on Nigeria because we have D-stall. So I don't mind proactively
I guess I'm
taking-
thinking Nigeria. I'm not sure we can do it either way, and if I'm not convinced and I'm not sure if it's better or not, I'd rather just pick the battleground.
Yeah. So we're not.
Because I'm not sure if it's going to make the difference or not. I mean, the
I
only reason
think
you
I'm-
want to go to Burma is if it makes a difference.
And I think it does make a difference on country count. This gives us 6 countries. It really puts pressure on in Asia.
Even if we do this,
they have to have a 4-op.
Yeah, they have to have a 4, which they probably have one. But then we take Vietnam. Maybe we get them to fill up Japan, and we have U.S.-Japan in hand. Like, that'd be the dream. And then we get a free 4 ops. Like, this could pressure them to take Japan. Because then they only need a 3, but then we get a free 4 op.
So if they've got a 4-op, they go Afghanistan,
They would go Afghanistan,
Malaysia,
Philippines.
Philippines.
Then we'll go Vietnam.
And then what is our response if they have a 4-op? We
We'll
just
go
put one into Vietnam and one into
overprotect Indonesia,
Lebanon or
and
something like
probably
that?
go into Taiwan. And then they will probably take Japan, and then we have a free 4 op in US Japan to do whatever we want with.
Okay, I'm all right with that.
You good with this, Ryan?
yeah, we don't get Lebanon, which makes me a little bit sad, but I'm okay with it.
All right.
I think we're either getting Lebanon or we're getting Asia domination.
Yes,
here.
if they take Lebanon
probably-
here, they cannot stop Asia Dom. We have 6 countries to their 3. So if they want to stop Asia Dom, they have to go 2 Afghanistan, 1 Malaysia, 1 Philippines, or flip Indonesia, 1 Malaysia or Philippines. Those are their only way they can stop Asia Dom. Now, there are 3 4 ops out there. I don't believe they have Purge. Purge, I think, is a much better headline than Duck, with neither D card unseen. I really doubt they have Purge.
I suppose there's a chance they could tell from this that we have D-stall and they go into Colombia, but that seems a little unlikely.
Yeah, that's possible. Or they could tell from this that we are down 5 VPs, and if they have IP war, it's going to be 7, and we really need the VPs from Asia Dom.
That's true.
Okay,
Yeah,
double 4 op, no surprise.
There's the 4 op.
Okay, that's just what we thought they'd do. Okay, now it's... Whoa, we're not going to coup.
Why not EU?
Well, we have D-stall.
Yeah, EU is better.
Well, we have D-stall is the issue. We want to D-stall this turn. We have nowhere to D-stall out of is my concern.
Um,
Oh,
I'm
that's
very
fair.
worried about
you're
D-stall.
hoping. All right.
Okay,
All right.
Suez.
That's fine. Okay.
So
So we're gonna do 1 Lebanon, 1 Vietnam, 1 Taiwan.
So if we do this,
Yeah,
so
that's good.
my issue with Lebanon is if we do this and like something like this, they can just flip Indonesia, right? So what about this?
Well, they need a 4-op. They need a 4-op to flip it because we just flip it back. I mean, we've got good ops here.
Yeah, and a 4-up to flip it, they could also take Taiwan if they're going to flip with a 4-up, right? So
That's true. Okay. Okay. Uh, this.
Putting one to Lebanon is also nice because now we can take from Syria with no problem.
That's true. That's true.
and
Frees up Syria. Okay. Um, and then one Taiwan.
I think one, yeah,
yeah, that's fine.
All right.
make them go to Japan.
Okay. Then they'll flip Indonesia.
Do we just take Japan?
We could take. Yeah, we could just
That's
take
that's an
Japan.
That's a
aggressive play.
possibility too.
Yeah. All right. Let's do this.
I mean,
I guess actually taking Japan doesn't help us if they flip Indonesia, but
All right. There's NORAD out there.
I really
There's a
like
couple of
Lebanon here.
fours. Yeah, we need Lebanon.
We needed presence, and this makes it much harder for them to get Dom,
Yeah.
or at least a little bit harder.
Okay. This they're just gonna flip, and we're gonna flip back.
I just flip it back with the Gaunt.
You wanna do this?
Yeah. I'm not convinced we're going to get Dom here. They can kind of
No.
just
No,
keep
I'm not
bullying.
either, but I don't think it hurts to fight for it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
agree.
we have nothing better to do than fight for Dom. Also, annoyingly, CIA is unseen, and we got that one hanging out in Angola, so we've got to think about that as well.
Yeah, that's irritating. But there's some chance to have it in their hand here.
I mean, there's a chance they give up here. I mean, we don't know what they've got. They might have problems. They might need to. They may want to have to play the IP war. They may want to go to space.
Deck is relatively red, not that much, but it is leaning red.
Yeah, I really don't believe that they have
They
purge.
give us Korean.
If they don't have Purge, they could have NTB.
They could easily have NTB, and they could easily have Comic Con. We want them to not have either of those cards somehow.
Yeah. Even Comic Con, that would give us some free influence
That's
for
true. If they have
D-Stat.
Comic Con, we can play EEU for free. Not free, but
We can play it.
yeah.
I guess we could play it either way, but it's going to make D still annoying.
Yeah, I need them to have ones and twos. I'd also would love to have for them to have Korean War and have to deal with that.
That would be
Yeah, I
great.
just wouldn't assume that they've got all great cards.
The other thing I'd love for them to do is just fill Japan.
That'd be great
That
too.
they can because they can stop Dom by just doing that. I think if they had a 4-op, they would have just flipped and overprotected Indonesia. Because if they do that, then they're up 7 countries to 6, and then our only path to getting the Dom back is to flip Malaysia with the China card.
There's no chance we hold it even if we do that because they're just going to keep poking.
Yes, they would just keep poking then. So yeah, I'm certainly not saying it's a good play. I would love for them to fill Japan, and then we can maybe destall, maybe hold the EU, and get these VPs that we desperately need. And we really need to get into Zaire by the end of the turn as well. God damn it, they did have it.
Boo.
Card.
Okay.
All right, I say dump Asia now.
Or we could do this.
We could flip it back.
Well,
and
they
hope that
have to have
gets
Comic
them to
Con to flip it back. Because I think if we do this, they'll take Japan.
Or they could just break Thailand. But yeah,
we have one action round fix Thailand if they break it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're playing China at that point.
We could play China. We could play
Or U.S.
Thailand. We could
Japan.
fix Thailand, overprotect Indonesia. Like they've used big cards.
I mean, we're not going to be able to set ourselves up with D-Style. We're not going to be able to,
Yeah, we're holding it at
That's
this
a
start
good
to
point.
point.
secure it.
We're clearly holding it.
I mean, maybe the question to ask
You're
is
holding it. What are you going to do with Japan then? You're
who's
playing
better
China.
off if we're not going to get Dom anyway. If we're just fighting for a stalemate, who is that benefiting? All the wasted optionation. I think, given that we have D-Stall, it's benefiting them more than
Well,
it's
they're
benefiting
not.
us.
They are not filling West Germany at least. Um,
Like if we score Asia now, what do? We D-Stall next, and then we play U.S. Japan and spread from our D-Stall. Is that what we
No,
would
no,
do?
we play EU and spread.
But we couldn't because we'd have to use D-Stall in Europe, right?
well, we could destall out of
You could
Indonesia
even
after the
take
scoring.
5 from Indonesia if you have
Oh,
to.
oh, oh, of
You know,
course. Yeah, yeah. So we would score Asia, D-Stall, and then East European to spread. So we'd be. I feel like our spreading is more valuable than their spreading potentially. And so I don't know if we should do this unless we're confident we can get Dom,
So if
or
they
at least we think
have,
there's a
so
chance.
I don't think they have Purge. If they don't have Purge and they don't have Comic Con, then there's nothing else out there for them. Just ones and twos, so they have to just poke something. Would be their only response.
Or take Japan.
Yeah, or take Japan, which would be fantastic.
take Japan would be fine, but
Yeah. I think if we, I
yeah,
think if we
but
do
poking
this,
us would
they will
poking us
spend a
would
two
not
op
be
and take
good.
Japan. That's what I think will happen, but I could be wrong.
Or
I'm
you
like
think
just not
they
sure that like we're spending 3 ops and they're spending 2 ops and we're ending up in the same spot. And yes, we have Indonesia, which is kind of nice for Southeast Asia scoring, but
All right, do you guys want to give up then and just score Asia and take the 0?
if
I'm
we play the China
concerned.
card here, can we get Dom?
The other, I mean, yeah, I mean, we can do
Probably not, right?
that. No, whoops, not that. We
Because
can
then they're just gonna take.
we can flip over Indonesia. Yeah, I think if we play EU now, then we can play China on AR5, and if we want to get the Dom. The other thing is I don't
No, but
want
they can still just
like,
take Japan.
we score yeah yeah if we score Asia now like the other thing is I don't want them to event IP war. I want them to have to use IP war to take Japan or to poke something to stop Dom. Like I don't want them getting 4 VPs out of IP war. But I don't know. What do you guys? It's up to you
I
guys.
think my preference is to
You want to give up or flip Indonesia?
I
With
think
EU?
my preference is to go ahead and score Asia.
You want to give up? Right? You want to
Yeah,
score Asia?
I think I would do that as.
All right.
I think I'd do that as well.
All right. Let's give it up.
Although I am sad to be down potentially 7 victory points. I just don't think we were going to get
And
it.
could be, and it could easily wind up being 9 if they win this IP war.
Maybe they don't have IP war. Let's think optimistically.
Yeah, that's the other thing they can do. Okay. All right. Do you want D-stall now?
D-stall. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Now the question
clearly
is, do we
Finland.
take all from Indonesia or do we take from?
So we can do.
If we're taking one from Indonesia, we should take all from Indonesia.
Right. You can take 3 more from Indonesia.
Yeah.
Or do you? If you don't take from Indonesia, you're probably gonna have to take one from what? Poland, one
Yeah.
from.
It's
from
you're
the
taking
No.
West
EU.
Germany, Poland, and Syria. Or we can.
Let's
go out
just
of
give up
Taiwan.
Indonesia. I mean, with East European in hand, I would rather keep Europe a little bit.
A little better. Yeah, I kind of agree. I think I'd just grab all from
Okay.
Indonesia.
We'll do this.
You
Yeah.
can take Finland too, but
Clear. Yeah, I took Finland. That's a no-brainer. So clearly that. I think this is good. And then where else? Algeria, Panama. What do you like?
I would probably say Brazil, but that's because I'm a coward. I don't get what
I
you
was
guys.
going to say Brazil.
You were thinking Brazil too. I was thinking
I'm a
maybe
little bit-
Algeria because Sakovs is coming up next turn. Maybe we can steal France. But You just want to go
Algeria is
Brazil?
interesting for that reason.
I like Algeria
No,
just to get
actually,
access.
you talked me into it. I like Algeria. I like the
Yeah,
access
Algeria
because
is
there's
good.
De Gaulle and Suez both.
All right, you with us?
This is
Yeah,
fine.
this is good. This is good.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is good.
All right.
Then what we do, East European, Zaire, Venezuela, Brazil, maybe?
What about U.S.
You
Japan
need one
though?
in Thailand.
I'm thinking. I mean, U.S. Japan's only 2 now. Um, we hold
We do need
EU,
an extra one.
hold the recurring event, um, and get rid of the start event. Get an extra op out of it.
You play Japan, you're going to need to put one in North Korea as well.
Well, yes. Um,
In theory, in South Korea also, right?
and Thailand. So yes, they might poke something AR6 and headline the scoring, and that would be a problem. Because but
We might have to risk it.
yeah,
We might just have to risk that.
I think we may have to risk
I don't
that.
think we can.
We'll see what they do because obviously we got to cover up Venezuela. We're going to see what they do here. Just they need to not have IP war. They need to have CIA here. They need to have Romanian.
CIA would be the absolute best thing they could have.
Yeah, please have CIA. Because I mean, we have a ton to do next AR. We want to get into Zaire.
If they had
We've got
IP
to
war,
cover
they
up
would have
Venezuela. We've got to put another in. We've got to overprotect Thailand. We have a lot to do. So I think we may.
I feel like Zaire, Venezuela, and Thailand are pretty required.
Yes.
I guess they could flip Lebanon, which would be unfortunate, but
Yeah,
I don't
but
know if we
that's
can
not
protect
great
against that.
unless they draw the scoring and headline it. Like if they draw
That's
the
true,
scoring
yeah.
and headlining, yes, that's devastating because that means Middle East is 8 VPs instead of 3. But in any other situation, it's not a big deal. All right, we are definitely behind. If we don't see IP war here and we just go in down 5, that's not the end of the world, especially if we can solidify mid-war regions here. I'd love for them
I
to
just
try
can't
Hail
imagine
Mary
they
real
would
lines.
spend all this time.
Sorry, what'd you say, Ryan?
I guess they have 2 more hours, but I feel like if they had IP war, they would have entered right now because they don't want to hold it for the last action round.
Yeah.
Maybe they're thinking about realigning first, but
Please try Hail Mary real lines. Like we need them to.
if they Hail Mary realign, we can probably lock them out of Algeria
Yeah.
at least, which is nice. That's what I liked about putting one there.
Please Hail Mary real line and miss.
Just play CIA for 1 op into like Jordan or
These
something
guys
like
have a
that.
ton of ops. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I think we let that we let that slide.
All right. So
Absolutely.
if we think about this, and maybe that
Where'd you put the 4th?
Brazil.
Oh, Brazil.
In case we get De Gaulle or Suez and we want to take France and give up a coup, I don't think we like getting into Brazil is nice.
I'm fine with this. The idea being we keep the recurring card so that
We keep
East
the
European
recurring
only
card.
has this once.
Yeah, Europe is looking very weak. Like letting Europe go to 3-3 and then putting EU back in the deck is bad. Holding
Yeah, I
EU
agree.
out, it's basically free next turn. Also, yes, if the danger here obviously is they poke a Korea and headline Asia. They could also poke Lebanon, headline the Middle East, but that requires them to redraw a scoring card. and then headline it. I think we need to take that risk. We're behind. We need to take some chances.
I'm fine with this.
All right.
I'm happy with this. Yeah. What's our, let's be optimistic and say we don't get CIA next turn. What's our primary coup target? Panama, Iran?
I think it's Panama.
Panama.
Yeah, I guess we could see if we draw Middle East, maybe it's Iran, otherwise Panama.
Yeah. Ugh. We're in some trouble, guys.
It's not that bad. If we can flip Europe, things are looking bright.
Yeah, I would really would love to.
It's 9-9 battlegrounds. Yeah, we're not terrible.
Okay, that's nice.
Oh, that's the
This
best
will
thing
just
we
be
could have seen.
Algeria. No, okay.
That's reasonable.
Okay, we got some good stuff.
Ooh, okay.
We got some good stuff, boys.
We do got some good stuff. I wish we were in adjacent to Italy territory, but we still got some good stuff.
Yep. Yeah, well, we had to play Truman. Okay. We got all the good stuff other than IP war.
Yeah, which I guess it's mill ops, but it's not even that good, really.
So they have Romanian.
For that.
We have Korean War, Romanian, Vietnam, IP war, and Olympic Games. Do we want to purge them?
That's right.
What are their cards? Their known cards?
Purge
Romanian, Vietnam, IP, and Olympic.
Purge will hit Vietnam and Olympic. It will not hit Romanian. It will not hit an IP war. Purge is also known, so they'll definitely headline defectors if they redrew it. Decall, it's nice, but it does very little for us here. C5 could be interesting, although I think we could easily see a scoring card headlined if they have it.
I don't like socialist governments here.
You like
Socialist, like.
Yeah, and with the idea of maybe even holding purge.
Okay.
I don't know if we'll have that luxury or not, but I like it better I like it as a headline card better than 4 ops.
So what are you going to do with it?
I don't know that this is the best headline right now.
You're going to what, to go to West Germany?
Well, you go socialist governments that just I'm thinking 2 from France, 1 from West Germany or something like that. In case they've got, maybe they've got duck. At least it forces them to do something. Keep them busy for the first term because we're just going to fill up South America.
Socialist government hits them for at least 3 ops, right, and some tempo.
Yeah, I was thinking headline purge and then maybe event SOCGov's mid-turn to just really annoy them, potentially push them in Europe a little bit. But all right, what do you think, Brian?
How many ops do we need this turn? So we need 1 in Brazil,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 6.
6 in South America.
We really need to take Iraq.
That's 8. So we don't really have tempo for a race in Europe. Well, we don't have ops for it.
You're right.
Is that right? So either we're using SOCGov, red purge just to annoy them, or SOCGovs to annoy them. Either way, we're just trying to slow them down.
Oh, and we have defectors. That's the other thing. We have defectors. I did not even see that. So yeah, I don't know.
I don't feel that strongly. For me, either of those is just meant to slow them down.
Purge's USSR isn't as good in the mid-war as I think it might be now, but they also, I guess, don't have a ton to do. They want to take Algeria, Panama, Mexico. I don't know. You guys just want to do SOCGovs and be annoying?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Michael, is that what you like?
Yes.
All right. Olympics. Okay. You want to go 2 West Germany and 1 France? Or would you rather go 2 France, 1 West Germany? That's probably better. Because we have access to both and can push one if they don't fill it immediately. You want to do this?
This is fine with me.
All right. Now we're participating.
Yeah, this is fine.
Either way, they need 2 ops.
Okay. Now we're cooling.
We got cheated by the ref.
Yeah. All right. C5, which we're clearly not eventing. Do you want to C5 coup Panama, or do you want to go bigger?
I want to go
Comic-Con?
bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to go Comic-Con.
Okay.
Or
We don't
maybe
have that much
even
abuse, bro.
I want to, or even EEU, because if we're gonna play it, we ought to play it now. Either you're not gonna play it, or we ought to play it over
That's
Comic-Con.
true.
Yeah, I think if we're going to
Yeah, might as
space
well
it
play
out,
it
space
now.
defectors and keep the VP. I'm fine with EEU now. You want to do this?
Yeah, EU
All right.
before Romanian.
Okay. Really glad we did that. Thank you, guys.
Just enough.
Huge, huge decision. Okay.
Okay, now we're just spending the rest of the turn being kind of boring and just spreading, right?
We're
Yeah,
being
I mean, we're
very
going to
simple.
decall,
Just
but
put influence in the battleground. That's it.
yeah, we're putting influence in the battleground.
The question is, do we want to fight for South Africa?
Yeah.
I want to.
I think maybe we do.
No, I don't think so. We've got plenty of open battlegrounds. You've got what? One in Brazil, two in Argentina, two in Chile, one in Panama, two in Iraq, possibly three in Saudi. I mean,
I don't mind decalling first, though, just to overprotect Angola. And
yeah, we can. We want to definitely event decall. So
yeah, like
when we event decall, one to South Africa, one to Angola sounds good. One to Algeria, maybe one to
I should
Malaysia.
probably fix this. Yeah. Okay. So instead of inventing decall, do you want to just do this and just take Algeria right now?
they're just gonna realign. We're gonna get into a battle over realigns. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to fight. We don't want to fight there. We want to just fill up our open battleground.
Okay.
I don't mind decalling now, though, so that they can't flip Angola on us while we're taking South America.
Okay.
Are they gonna really flip it? Are you more? We're not in Argentina yet, are we?
No.
We're not. You think they're gonna realign Chile? In Panama, maybe.
Probably not.
Certainly
They
not in
probably
response to
wouldn't. I mean, it
this.
probably doesn't matter either way. All right, I'm fine. Deco's fine. Deco's fine. I don't think they're
Do
gonna
you want
realign
to
it.
put to fourth
They do,
in
then
Malaysia or Philippines? To
Not really.
threaten flipping there, since
maybe.
we're down
no, put
8
it in
countries to
Malaysia.
6.
I feel like I'd rather overprotect Nigeria or Zaire, but
Okay. All right. So we're just gonna go 1,
I don't know what.
2, 3, 4. You want to just do this?
Rather, if we're gonna overprotect, let's overprotect Zaire over Nigeria. Or maybe I don't know. You're thinking they're gonna come running down toward us?
I think they're going to go into Saharan states. There's a good chance they could. So, whereas they will not get adjacency to Zaire this turn.
Yeah, but I don't care if they do. Let them go there, and then we can put one in there if they do. We can
Okay.
overprotect it if they do that.
All right. You rather overprotect
But
Zaire?
why is
I
that?
guess my preference is Malaysia.
You want to do
Okay,
Malaysia?
if you guys both think Malaysia, that's fine with me.
I guess flipping Malaysia is a threat. Like that gives us more countries.
It's a threat for
I
what,
don't know
though?
if we
Like,
ever flip it. It's
Yeah.
worth a
Doesn't
VP
really-
until they fill it up. So it forces them to spend an op, or are they going to eventually lose the VP? I mean, I don't know that we're ever going to flip it.
I do not want to flip it, but I'm okay with
Yeah.
the one
All
VP
right.
threat.
This is fine. Let's just do this. You guys gonna go this?
Yeah.
Fine. Make them spend an op.
Yeah, this is fine. And now I want to focus on filling things in South America.
Yeah.
Yes.
If they don't prioritize South Africa here, I'm not totally opposed to taking it. But
I'd like to take it. We have the option.
you see how many options?
And then Brazil, Argentina, and Chile. We have the option to take all those countries. Obviously, I'd love to fill Iraq, Saudi Arabia. We have. We also definitely want to fill Panama.
I think we have to play. We have to play Purge if we're going to do that.
I don't want to play Purge. No, I don't want to. I don't want to mess with South Africa. I don't think we need to worry about it right now. I think we got bigger fish to fry.
So if we don't play Purge and we don't space defectors, then we have 9 ops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Correct.
I guess.
That's
Or
it.
we space
Yeah.
defectors.
Or we space defectors. And we
No,
don't take
I'd
them.
rather.
Let's hold it. Let's see how their IP war goes. I am more inclined to space defectors if they win the war and are up 9 victory points.
I'm gonna be gone for just a few seconds, and I'll
It's an early
come back.
Vietnam.
Let's decide
Okay.
after.
They know we're not messing.
Yeah. I mean, we got a handful of twos. We could flip Malaysia. It would have been a lot better if we hadn't given Japan, but whatever. That's what I said we should do. So I take responsibility for that. All right. So,
I still think it was the right play. I don't think
yeah,
Malaysia.
I agree. And then eat use safely in the discard. So it's just this, or it's take South Africa.
No, if we're gonna do that, let's do 2 Argentina, 1 Panama. I mean, they're
I
not
like two Iraq. I like Iraq first.
Oh yeah, if we're gonna take Iraq anyway, we might as well do it.
Okay, then you want to do Argentina?
And then
so
one Argentina.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I like this.
So they're ahead now. They're still up on country count.
So we have what, 6 ops left? Brazil, Argentina, Venezuela, Panama. That's 4, and then I guess
2 Chile.
Chile maybe.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably.
And we hold the 4 up for turn 4, which is always good.
Yep, until we get missile envied.
Optimistic. Let's be
Give
optimistic.
me VPs. Give me VPs. Give me VPs. Yes, VPs.
Yeah, there we go.
Needed
VPs. Hooray.
Needed them. Okay. Panama, Argentina.
Sure.
Okay, they're going to event.
What'd they do with the Arab-Israeli war?
Mexico,
France,
and France.
France.
Okay.
But we won the war, so our VP tracker is looking a little better.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, yeah, that's really good.
We
finally got a good roll.
We may get to back right here, but
No, they're gonna roll 1 this time.
Give me one. Give me one. Give me one. 1, 1. All right. Well, there they go back.
Oh, well, right. Not a 1.
Korean War. So we could just do this and we could space defectors and leave Chile at 1.
I want to do that first because that's what I care the most about. And we can decide what to do with defectors later. That's what I would say.
Yeah, 1 Venezuela, 1 Brazil.
Okay. Okay, we know they have
Romania. And then for the next one, I'm in favor of using the op.
I do love to have South America control going into the mid-war. It is very nice.
I honestly think we need to, I mean, even over that, I might overprotect North and South Korea.
We do need
we're gonna.
That's true too.
Yeah, that's true. They can poke either of those countries and get Dom. Do you want to just do this?
We just overprotect them both.
Overprotect both. Now Taiwan's overprotected too.
They can't. It will be very hard for them to dominate us.
Yeah, we can't worry. We. You guys good with this?
Yeah, this is fine.
All right.
Is Formosan in effect? What is that anchor?
Formosan? No, Formosan is not in effect.
No, what's the thing that is in effect?
It's just DEFCON. Cancun in Asia.
No. Click on the anchor in the upper left.
Yeah, the anchor.
Oh, U.S. Japan.
Put your cursor on the upper left.
So U.S. Japan. I guess I should have seen the Japanese flag then.
Yeah.
We're no longer allowed to realign Japan.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it is? What is the effect?
We can't coup or realign Japan.
Okay.
That's such a shame.
Coup or realign.
Okay.
I was very much hoping we could coup Japan next turn.
Yes.
Okay. They need to not get VOA. There's a bunch of stuff they need to not get. They need to get a handful of.
I do sometimes think.
And we headline purge.
That would be fantastic. I don't know what like liberation theology and.
Libs is a great card for them.
What are the red 2 ups are there? Decott's gone.
Fidel. They need to have Fidel.
Dell. Yeah, that's a good one. Lone Gunman, that's a one-up, but still.
Yeah.
Allende, maybe. Summit. You could just design their hand.
Yes, that'd be great.
Well, then we're gonna feel bad when we headline Purge. Can't give them all one-ups if we headline Purge. Let's give them some two-ups.
Yeah, there you go. Olympic Games.
Oh, they just won the Olympics.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
That's
they
gone.
cheated us. We beat them on the
they gotta
roll,
fix
and then
that.
they cheated us.
And that gives us access to Italy too. Now, Sock Govs is gone, but still, that's not nothing.
Yeah, maybe later.
Oh, that's a good play.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay.
Okay.
This is pretty.
This is
clearly
pretty
just
bad, but
Purge,
not
right?
awful.
This is okay. I
And
think
then
Purge,
flag
and
them
then
later.
it'll.
Maybe they.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Anyway, I think Purge looks like the best of all.
Yeah, they know we have Purge. If they
All
have
right.
if they have Missile Envy, they're definitely headlining it. So I think it's got to be Purge.
Yeah.
I mean, Missile Envy.
They don't know
we.
we- oh, they do
We
know
have to
we
give them a
have
3-op coup. Well, which will become a 2-op coup. But that's life.
It's a little bit annoying that we drew Warsaw Pact. I would rather have them have that.
Yeah.
Do we just, if they do nothing threatening, do we event Quagmire?
I mean, man, I'd love to give them a chance to spend their 3s. I'd love to maybe jam something. Can we jam something? And no.
Well, all of Europe is jammable.
Yeah. No, we don't have access to Pakistan to flip with the China card.
Oh, you're looking for Asia.
We could jam
Yeah.
India with the China card.
Or just
Does
make
that get us Dom?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'd love to flip something in Asia.
It does not get us Dom.
No, because but I want them to use
We don't
three
have-
cards, and then maybe we hit them with Quagmire, and they don't have anything.
We just don't have many ops this turn. We don't have that many places we need to use ops. We don't have that many ops.
Yep. All right, they're thinking, so they probably don't have grain sales. We know they don't have VOA.
Yeah. Maybe they have grain sales and Junta.
Where's the coup? Is it going to be Mexico, or do you guys like Libya better?
Libya.
I don't think
I
like
was almost going to say Iran over Libya.
Iran.
Oh,
because that gives us
Iran
access
would
to
be
Pakistan.
interesting, because then you could flip. If you actually got in there, you could flip it.
Yeah,
or at least force them
exactly.
to put an op in.
I agree. I think Iran is better.
Yeah, I think I do like Iran better. I mean, even if you don't control it, you can force them to spend the ops there.
Libya, they have their kind of can take their time.
Yeah.
Unless we got in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are we going to go with the 3-op then? We're going to go with Warsaw, or are we trying to do something tricky at the end of the turn?
I think I'd go Warsaw. I mean,
I
that's
think
a
so,
really
too.
important coup. Flipping over Iran is nice, and just getting one in there and potentially flipping Pakistan with IP war gone is nice too.
You got just one in there, they would be very hard pressed to recontrol and overprotect, and overprotect Pakistan.
Now,
I think they would let us take Iran and just protect Pakistan.
I think they would.
Which would be nice.
Which is still great.
Completely reshapes the Middle East.
And you take Saudi and we have Dom, or even Israel.
Yeah, and Nasser's still around.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. And so what do they have? They have Europe, which is coming, which is obviously bad, but I think it's really important we not get dominated in Europe and Middle East here, because
they're not going to get Middle East down.
the scoreboard is starting to look scary.
Battleground.
That's true. They're not even
Middle East off for 2, but they're not going to,
just looking at Europe, we might want to just fight it on country count.
That's true. We take Portugal.
Yeah, he takes Portugal. They take Greece. We take Turkey. They take Canada. I mean, maybe they. We'll have to spend at least as many ops as we have to spend.
And they'll be purged.
And they're purged, and we don't have anywhere else
And
great to spend our ops
right.
anyway.
Yeah, I think we want to get Chile, and I guess it depends on what happens in the coup, and there's also Saudi still.
Okay, well,
Oh,
forget
never
about
mind.
that plan,
Never mind.
guys. Forget about that plan.
Yeah, we're not going to push them in Europe either.
I was just starting to get excited about that.
Yeah.
All right, it is now hopeless in Europe, barring a brush war. Okay, so we're cooing Iran with Warsaw?
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
I think that's good.
That was a good roll. We should have used a 2-up.
Oh, there we
Very nice. Very nice. This is looking better.
Okay, that was
The board looks pretty good. I'm just
Board
concerned
looks
about the
fine.
victory point track still.
Yeah, Europe is a disaster, but everywhere else on the board is at least okay.
If they miss the Pakistan thing, we flip it, right?
Well, yeah, probably, because it's 2 VPs regardless, and it does give us Dom, but they can stop Dom with 1 into Malaysia.
Yeah, then we put 2 into Taiwan.
Although, yeah, then we'll just take Taiwan, and it'll be 8-7. Yes, that's true.
Yeah, I think we
Oh,
flip it if they
shit.
don't overprotect.
Oh.
Okay, well, that's annoying.
It's very annoying.
But that's one less thing that can be used to flip Pakistan. Right? I mean, I think we have to ignore that.
Yeah, I think we flip it.
I
Just
think we
flip
flip,
it, yeah. Because
I
I think
agree.
we should be able to get domination here.
This gives us Dom. They'll fix
think
with
it's
one
worth it
Malaysia.
for the domination.
We'll take Taiwan, and we should get this Dom off.
Yeah, I agree. What did they roll in the brush for?
5. Believe me, I checked
so
that
if
too.
we had taken Chile, it wouldn't have mattered.
No,
Yeah, okay.
No, it would not have mattered.
I mean, obviously they're going to go Malaysia here. It's
Yes,
kind of
clearly they'll go Malaysia.
But then we just go.
But we'll go Taiwan, and then they'll have to poke something under purge, which is terrible. We should get
Which
this
is
Dom
horrible
off.
for them. Yeah.
And that's early in the turn.
Unless they have Usuri. They would have to have Usuri. I mean, even CRG doesn't do a ton for them. But I'd have headlined CRG over Marshall. CRG is a much better headline.
I think so. With Africa as is,
Yeah.
I doubt they have CRG.
CRG would have been a much better headline than Marshall. Okay. Well, that brush sucked. But maybe we can get some VPs that we desperately need. And we really changed the whole complexion of the Middle East and Asia.
Yeah, so I mean, and we still have a good shot of getting Chile. If we can get Chile off, we could still get a Dom in South America.
Yeah.
Obviously, Asia's first priority, but
we do need to get a second into Nigeria. Not immediately because they're purged, but by the end of the turn, we really do need to get a second there.
I agree.
But if we can get this Asia Dom off, that'll be 5 for us. Okay. Bert is going to be Malaysia and something else.
Malaysia, Chile, maybe?
Yeah, that's pretty good for them. All right. I think it's just this, right? I think we want to consider a tag event.
Yeah, I want to save the 3-op at least for now, so I'm okay with this.
I think this is pretty good, right, guys?
I agree. Yeah. Take the domination. Force them to do something about it.
I don't think there's anything they can do about it unless they have a power.
I don't think there is. Yeah, I don't think there is.
I don't think they're going to start pushing Pakistan.
They have to have, they have to have Usuri.
Usuri. Or what? I guess colonials, but we kind of decided they probably don't have that.
We can fix CRG with the 2-op. CRG is not a problem.
Well, then they're going to hit we might lose our African battlegrounds.
Yeah, they're just going to give that up and take Chile, which we have to just concede.
Okay, we're going to have to let that go.
Whoa, no. We may not need to rush it. Why are we? I don't know that we need to do it now. Do we not want to push them in Chile?
Okay, I mean we could.
Are you worried about Peru?
Not particularly.
You want to just do this?
Okay.
I guess we're not eventing Willie, so we could just use Willie.
Yeah, or even Quag. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, they could realign here at what, at +1? That would be pretty ballsy.
I really don't think they'd do that. But
yeah, probably not.
I mean, yeah, France
I
is
don't
at
think they've got a
5-1. De
4
Gaulle is
up.
already 5-1. De Gaulle is gone. We're not fighting on country count. Special is painless. You guys want to just do this?
I'm fine with special. Like, if we're gonna do this, I would rather do it with special right now. Just I don't know. NATO is around, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't have it, but
Yeah, we don't
I
want
would
to.
rather
We
not
don't want
hold
to hold
special.
special. Let's just do this. You got this,
Okay.
Michael?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to remember we played China when we're considering the fact that the scoring is still in our hand.
Yeah. So we need to get Asia off. We need a space voice, and we think about what we want to do with Quagmire. We could save Quagmire for next turn, and not. Obviously I love eventing it with Purge, because there's not a ton of good stuff they can get rid of with it. Okay. All right, we have 3 ARs left. We got a score and we got a space. So we have 1 AR to do something else.
I would put 2 into Chile.
You want to put 2 into Chile?
Really?
And
I want to put 2 because now it's a +2 realignment. I don't want to give them a +2 realignment.
But we're gonna have to blink at some point, right? Like they're just gonna.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, at some point.
Which this is
fine.
They're purged
because we got a score.
They're purged. They haven't spaced. Yeah. This should be it.
Okay. All right. Then we're gonna.
We don't have to space
VOA.
voice.
Okay. We don't have to space, but it really would be helpful. But okay, that's fine. Let's do this. I'm fine with it.
Sure.
I mean, they've been heavy focused on South America. They didn't overprotect Pakistan. I don't think they missed it.
Yeah.
I think they made a choice that
and they clearly don't
going
have a
right
score.
then and there was
they would have
important.
just dumped it.
Yeah, they would have dumped the scoring. They would not have fought Chile under Purge if they had the scoring.
Really don't want them to. Oh man, please don't have Usuri, guys. They would have. I think they would have.
There's no way they would have started fighting for Chile before eventing Usuri. I can't imagine.
Man, I think we could. Yeah. We maybe could have gotten them to skip ARs if we'd evented Quagmire. But okay, great. All right. And now we score.
Do we score now?
We go Asia. Now Asia. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All of a sudden feeling better about the VP track.
I am feeling a lot better about the victory point track. Yes.
And now we still have Nigeria to think about. We still need to think about overprotecting Pakistan ourselves, although with Asia scored, it's less of a big deal. And obviously we can think about taking Chile ourselves. But I do really love the idea of getting voice out of our hand.
I want a space.
Yeah, I do.
Pretty much no matter what they do, I think I want a space.
My rough priority, other than space, is Chile, Nigeria, South Africa.
Yeah.
Then Pakistan. But
yeah, Pakistan's definitely my lowest priority. I'd probably put Saudi above Pakistan.
Yeah, I guess I put
one more Panama above Pakistan.
I don't want to see them flip pack with the China card and then give cultural. Like that's annoying.
I mean, I actually do care about Pakistan more than like an extra one in Panama. It is the difference in domination when it comes back.
Yeah,
that is
I guess
important.
you're right. I guess it is. You're right. You're right there. Yeah.
All right, this board's pretty darn even at this point.
Yeah, if we hadn't lost the brush war in Argentina, we'd be ahead.
We'd be way ahead.
If we can get out the South America Dom, I think is the most important fight that's going on right now.
I mean, Africa's huge too. We need them to not get CRG. Okay, well,
that's nice.
Something gives us.
I guess it's not actually that nice because the dot is still around. But
all right, VOA space.
Yeah.
Okay, we missed.
That's
but
unfortunate.
VOA is gone.
That's fortunate.
Okay, we have Quack. Now we have a nice headline for next turn. That's a good event for them. It's too bad.
That's annoying.
But we still have.
It still doesn't block our dom. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we have 5-year plan in Middle East.
We draw.
But I think we have Dom there.
This is great.
We have Bear.
Probably not 5 years.
We have Bear Trap and we have Bear Trap Usuri and 5-year plan. So we need to
So we
think
get
about
a lot
this.
of ops, but not much in the way of events.
Yeah, and I think it's Quag here, right? It's a pretty clear Quag.
Either Quag or We Will Bury You. They may have what? They've got grain cells as a good
UN is
headline. What
around.
else do they
I
have?
don't think it can be We Will Bury You.
UN is around.
UN is around.
So
Yeah, I'd love to
yeah.
Quag coup. I'd love to Quag coup Argentina and then fill stuff.
Yeah, Quag to Argentina
Yeah, I
and Phil
think
stuff.
so.
I'm with you there. Yep.
I
Now
think so. We
probably
may
they're
get
going to be able to
missile,
steal
but
the
at least
stuff.
we've got NTB to dump to that.
Yes. Yeah, we have NTB to dump to missile envy if we need it. This could be grain. Oh, CRG. All right, that sucks, but we now can repair that damage.
yeah, Quag is
We
And
can
still
still
get the
coup and repair. Argentina though is the coup target, right?
I think it's still Argentina, right?
Yeah, with a 4-op. Hit it with a
Yeah,
4-op.
with a 4-op, 100%.
With We Will Bury You, not with NTB,
Yeah.
because they could still have missile. Probably
Yeah.
likely, but I wouldn't.
Yeah, and
No
then we're
reason
probably
not
going to
to.
repair the CRG damage with the other 4-op, right? Because they're going to go.
Yes.
They're going
Yeah.
to go 1, 2, 3 at least, which has to be repaired immediately.
I don't know.
Thailand is more questionable.
Thailand's not
The
that.
other
You think
Thailand is
I think
not worth that
Chile's
much more
important.
than which
Yeah,
is also
Chile's
not
important.
Well, let's see how the coup goes. If we
Yeah,
at least,
I think more op.
I'm fine as long as if we get one of Chile and Argentina. Just getting one of Chile and Argentina is fine.
I want them both.
Yes, I want them both too, Michael. I want them both too.
My
want them
thinking
both.
here is that overprotecting Thailand but not overprotecting Pakistan is a little bit silly because
Yeah, it
Thailand's really
doesn't
not
do
worth
us
that much
anything.
more than
Right.
Pakistan.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you're exactly right.
That's true. You're right. Okay, we should overprotect, but we should overprotect both. Okay. All right, that makes all the sense in the world. All right, we're taking a big swing at Argentina, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna roll a 1.
That sucks.
That's a really bad one. That's a really, really, really bad one.
Even a 2 there would have been good.
A 2 would have been so much better. Yeah, then we could
Yeah.
still got our African battlegrounds.
Oh, they missed.
Yeah, that's very.
Okay.
Perfect.
left.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now let's
Yeah.
think. I think we still need to use a big card here. Now,
Yeah.
Obviously, arms race is going to be there for the taking, but man, I think we're going to need the 3 ops.
We very well might.
We could decide that later.
I think we just do nuclear test ban, take our African battlegrounds.
It doesn't matter. Argentina
And some Argentina.
and the Africans. Yeah, it doesn't matter the order.
Yeah.
I don't think the order
This
matters.
is good.
All right, let's just do this. Okay. All right. Bad roll for us. Bad roll for them.
What are we dealing? How are we dealing with the bad cards in this hand?
I try and double space, right?
Hopefully, if we double space, our problems go away. But if we can't,
Okay. So they dumped what?
Yeah, if we
South
can, I think
Africa.
we're giving you 30.
probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we just going to do arms race?
So we could
Arms
arms race and overprotect, take. We could how I learned and not overprotect. You guys just want to do this?
So one thing about this, I like this, but we don't get domination in either of the 2 regions, and
I mean, I don't think we're getting dom there this
Don't
turn
know.
anyway because we only have 2 ops the rest of the turn. We have
I'm
a
okay with
scoring.
that. I don't want to go to a non-battleground.
Yeah,
I'd rather do
Okay.
this.
that's true.
I'd rather either do this or just
Yep, that's
not
right.
overprotect
Rushmore
either
and
of the
IP War
African
are gone,
battlegrounds.
so they would have to have cultural. Excuse me.
ABM.
So they'd have to have ABM or they'd have to have Portuguese, is what I meant to say, to get mill ops. So yeah.
So the question is, do we overprotect in Africa or do we fight for Chile? Is that the question?
Yeah, I think that's the question. Absolutely. I think I like this better. I think
I
I'd
like
rather
this
just give
better
up
too.
Chile than give up one of our African battlegrounds because the African battleground may put domination. This is not likely to do that.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
I like doing this.
And they're going to have to put 3 in Chile, and they have to deal with Allende later. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think this is
Let's
this is
see if hope that they put 3 in Chile right here. Then we will score the Middle East. Space, hopefully double space.
yes.
And giving up
Whole
Usuri
5-year
is not
plan for
good,
Europe.
but it's not. I mean, Usuri's bad here. Usuri's very bad because that means with a 3 op, just
It's
a guard
bad,
riding
but
3, they can flip
we
back
deal
for
with it.
Thailand. But it's better than Bear Trap.
Do we want to hold 5-year plan or get rid of it?
Hold it.
Yeah,
Hold
I
it.
think we're holding it for if
I guess we
we
get
don't
away
see
with it.
Europe,
I mean,
think we-
unless Europe comes out.
Oh, I
If
forgot
Europe
about
comes
yeah.
out, then maybe we dump it.
yeah, we've already seen CRG voice camp. I mean, Puppets is not that bad, so it's great that we're worried about.
Yeah, and we can space the 2 up, so I'm not too worried about holding it.
All right, not Sadat here, please. They're just going to take Chile, right?
That, or maybe they've got some scorings to deal with.
If they have Africa or South America, they should drop
They'll
it
just
right
dump
now.
it right now.
Yeah.
Well, what if they got them both? They're gonna like that.
That'd be great. I love Michael's optimism.
Then it's like, yes, they could have them both. Our opponents can
this
have
is just
bad
gonna be
cards
Chile.
too.
Just Chile, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, Middle East scoring.
All right. I like Middle East.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay,
Make them
Brandon,
feel
go.
bad about not
Yeah,
avenging.
yeah, and then they can place Sadat next round.
Okay, and then we space, unless they do something very threatening. We space next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're spacing now. They don't even have a place to get mill ups right now.
Yes, they do not.
It's true.
Could have Shea. Maybe they're going to give us Shea.
I mean, they could have. They China flipping here is very.
Shea.
Although if they use China to flip one of these countries, that makes you Surrey not very bad at all.
Well,
just give it
then
back to them with cultural
it's still
around.
Oh, we're just giving them China back.
We just give it. We overprotect the other and then give it back with China around.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's exactly what we should do.
But I don't.
Hopefully we can double
use
space.
China like that unless I also had cultural and just wanted to get China out for the sake of getting China out.
What would I do here if I was them? Take even realigns on Nigeria, maybe?
Space. I mean, take South Africa. Take Uruguay.
Yeah,
That's
take
a
South
problem.
Africa's pretty
Uruguay's an issue for us.
Yeah, they could take Uruguay and try to set up a realign on Argentina. They're trying to force us somehow
into Paraguay, probably.
It does, but
which
also we have 5 in Chile and they only have 1 in Argentina. So if they realign, even if they realign successfully, we can go back in. I don't know. I'd be inclined to space so we are free upper hand just a little bit. They still have to hit their rolls.
I am not that optimistic we're gonna get to double space because we have to hit our roll and they have to not have one small step.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the odds of them having one small step are what? They've got 8 cards they drew. I guess it could have been I doubt it was a hold. So they drew 8, and how many are in the draw deck right now?
There
so
are
8 of 42.
34 in the draw deck.
1 in 5, roughly. Yeah, but there were 42 before they took their 8.
So it's like a little over 50-50 that we're able to space twice?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably about 50-50. Now, of course, that's if the odds go the way they should, as opposed to bad luck, which is what I've been having.
We've already missed a space roll.
We've gotten good rolls and bad rolls this game.
Yes.
So
yes, we've definitely. I mean, the Iran roll was enormous.
That was huge.
These 2 rolls cancel each other out. We had the terrible roll here, but that was canceled out by their quag miss. Yeah, there's been good and bad from a roll perspective.
No. I have selective memory when it comes to my rolls. all of my good rolls I forget. All of my opponent's bad rolls I forget. Every single one of my bad rolls and every single one of my opponent's good rolls, I can tell you exactly what the number was and what country it was.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be.
Or they could have it and they could play it for influence. There you go.
Okay, Space Bear Trap.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we hit it.
Fantastic.
That's
all right.
Nice.
We're gonna get them both out.
That's very nice.
I love doing it in this order. It's very mean, but I like just being like, you just used one small step for ops.
Yeah,
now I'm gonna go to space.
And they just use
I
shuttle for
particularly
ops.
like that.
We just scored Middle East Dom on you. You just use OS one small step. We're gonna double space. Yeah, that does feel a little bit bad for them. Okay. All right, so what's important here? Shoring up Panama to 3 to prep for OAS is good. Taking South America Dom is good. Taking Saudi's nice. Overprotecting.
Although they don't have mill up. I agree with Michael. I don't know if I want to go into it.
This turn.
Overprotecting Asia is nice. Going into Saudi is nice.
You could do like one in Africa, one in Colombia, and get Dom in both regions if you have.
Yeah, but we don't
They're
want to
not
give them
doing anything. But I
mill-ups.
imagine they're going to do something that we need to respond to. It does give them mill-ups, but then makes say a worse card for them, and it gives you domination in the region they don't coup in.
Yeah.
It's
For the
true.
next turn.
Oh, they had it.
Oh, well, not that bad. Not Africa then.
Okay. All right. Space again.
But
Okay, we missed that one.
It would have been nice, but it was the
First-
lesser
The
important.
first roll
rules.
was more important. I would have loved those two VPs, but the first roll was more important. Okay. All right. All that's left now is Europe. Oh, wait. Sorry. There's Europe, Central, and South all still out there. So, yeah, we're definitely holding on a 5-year plan. And we're worried about grain. What else do they have that we're worried about? I mean, CIA is around.
Junta, ABM treaty.
Yeah, grain CIA is GG at this point.
oh yes, could cause problems.
But
Nuclear. Well, I guess with Africa gone, nuke subs is not so bad.
yeah,
The deck is relatively blue.
there are outs for us from CIA grain. But we're about
Junta
to
would
play
be
one.
bad. Nismo could be bad. ABM would be bad.
Yeah,
there's a lot of good cards out there for 'em.
good stuff out there for them. You're right.
Well, some of those things are also good things for us. So
Okay, assume they do nothing threatening. What do we want to do with how I learned? Do we want to take Panama? Do we want to overprotect Panama? Do we want to overprotect Pakistan and Thailand and just get that done? Do you want to go to Saudi? I mean, Middle East has scored. That's not great. Oh boy.
Oh,
Okay, so all right, now we need to overprotect Thailand.
yeah. I think one Thailand, one Panama, or maybe one Argentina, maybe one Argentina.
I like Argentina better than Panama because they can break it otherwise.
Okay, but Panama we make them have PCR. Okay, all right. This we're good with this. Argentina
This is fine.
Yeah, I'm
Thailand.
kind of ambivalent between the two.
Argentina, Thailand.
I'm okay with either plan.
Okay.
I slightly prefer this one, but
All
would
right.
be fine if you
This
put
is fine.
the extra in Panama.
Yeah, make them have PCR and make PCR be their headline and not grain or something else.
Otherwise, they can just tap Argentina right now, is what I was thinking.
Yeah, this is probably better. I mean,
Okay, well, they had it now, so Panama would have been better.
Sorry about that.
And we get Central.
Oh,
But we
okay.
get
we
ABM.
got ABM.
ABM has to be our headline. I think it's just automatic here because of Miss Linby, right?
Oh, hold on, I'm putting them into the thing. Probably.
This just has to be ABM.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Che is kind of nice. We could probably find something nasty to do with that.
Yeah. How many cards are in the draw deck, Justin?
19.
19.
What is ABM queuing? Is it Mexico?
Absolutely.
I think it's Mexico. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
All right. So they have South America almost certainly. Probably Gunman too.
No, they could have gun. They could have some other junk.
All right. Well, regardless, we're not queuing Chile. So do you want to
Yeah.
just queue Mexico?
Well, yeah, we've got it. Yes.
Yeah, Mexico.
Yeah. I think.
Okay, we rolled a 2. Just a disaster.
That's unfortunate.
Okay, we have 5-year plan in Central, so we can 5-year plan Central if we have to.
And we still queuing again, though, right?
We're still
Maybe
queuing
in
again, and I think
Panama?
we're just gonna. You want to just queue Panama with Alliance? Summit Muslim.
Summit
Gun-
Muslim
culturally-
Gunman,
okay,
cultural.
Well, that's pretty much all our good stuff.
Allende.
There's South
Wait,
America.
whenever it was Summit Muslim, Allende, Gunman, and Cultural.
Summit Muslim, Allende, Gunman, Cultural, and South America.
Oh, they got rid of South America.
Yes.
That was a really good ass knock for them. And probably they'll redo some nice things. But
Yep.
Probably got Europe.
Probably got Europe. Okay. So do we want to coup Panama with alliance and anything but a 1 gets it back for us? Um, do we want to coup it with Suez and then maybe poke Chile with alliance? Although if we do that, they're probably going to take Mexico immediately. So if we're gonna
So the benefit of going with Suez is that if they drew missile envy, we have a better card to give them. The drawback is that we might realistically lose an extra point.
Well, we'll probably lose the same amount of points unless we roll a 1. We can poke Chile with Allende with alliance and only lose 1.
That's true. But that takes ops. I'm fine with either one of those two things, but I think we should coup Panama probably.
You want to just do this?
Yeah, well, I was just wondering if we're going to maybe dump it with 5-year, but we're probably
the Pope.
We'll probably need to wait on that decision.
That is a major problem.
Well, we've got UN, so I'm thinking
we can UN
alliance is probably.
What I'm saying is we can
UN
something.
One, maybe
I
2.
I don't think we can UN and 5-year plan. I think we probably want to dump Central for even.
Yeah, I think we can't plan on that. So I think it does need to be.
If we do it early enough, we should probably prioritize that before Sadat.
No. Wait a second. Let's use alliance because they're probably going to take Mexico.
Well, Ryan's worried about missile
envy. The thing I was saying against alliance is there's missile envy, but I don't know how much you care about
that. Not that disastrous if we give them a 3-op and then we get there too. I mean.
No, neither is it that disastrous if we have to give them an extra victory point. I don't care how we trade those two things off.
I think I'd rather go alliance
now.
All right,
fine. We'll give them their 1. And coup to Panama, right? This is what we're doing?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, well, there's our 4 that we needed on the last roll.
Yeah, but at least we didn't get a 1 this roll. Let's think about it that way. Hopefully, can we get them to go into a non-battleground somehow? That's not Costa Rica.
Well, you could do. You could put it into Peru. You could put it into Botswana.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a good idea. I would like to get a better.
I think they're going to take Mexico here. I think our next AR is poke Libya with Omit before Sadat comes out.
That's fine.
Right? Yeah, I like that.
Well,
wait a second. Are we? So the plan is we're going to space John Paul. We've got double space if we want it. I mean, they don't have one small step. So.
Yeah.
What are we spacing John Paul for versus UNing it?
I guess we're going to UN, aren't we? Because we can't really keep it. I guess we could keep UN if we played China. We could keep UN and 5-year plan if we played China card.
And maybe there's merit to keeping UN if we don't see CIA. Because CIA...
Maybe
and if we don't see Europe.
Split Pakistan right now.
Yeah. Flipping Pakistan, if Europe is going to still be around, Pakistan isn't bad. No, they're just opsing it.
Yeah, smart. Okay.
Oh, never mind. We're not
this Pakistan. Would be my play here.
No. Wait a second.
Isn't that pretty good? We could just space them.
What about Central? I mean, yeah.
You're scoring Central?
Central's not going to get any worse.
Well, I
agree.
You're right. It's probably not going to get worse. I guess there's no ABM, there's no brush.
And if it does get worse, we just space poke, play UN for ops, and 5-year plan Central. Like if they take Cuba. But brush and ABM.
They're not going to take Cuba.
Okay. I'm good. I'm good with the Omen into Libya.
I like this.
Yeah, I like it.
I like this.
I agree with
you. Make them fix this.
I'm going to be back in 1 minute.
I like getting into Libya before Sadat comes out. I still like maybe using the China card though, if we don't, especially if we don't see Europe. How many cards are in the draw deck now, Justin?
13.
13. If we use the China card, I know that's not a definite, but into India or into Japan or something else, maybe just Saudi.
If we use China, we have to hold UN, obviously. CIA with CIA coming. Okay, Formosan is going to be what? They're going to fix Libya and, yeah, Saudi. Okay. All right. Ryan, you there?
Yes, I'm back.
Okay, so we can't contest Europe. We have Central in our hand. That's going to be 0. Do we want to contest Saudi here and just do this?
I think we should contest Saudi.
I think
I don't know if we do
pretty
this
good.
for the China card. I'm fine with this.
So we're going to space John Paul. We're going to play Central. We're going to probably play China for ops. We're hoping to get a good K event, and we're holding 5-year in UN.
Yeah.
I think that's the plan. I like it.
All right.
Yeah. If we see Europe come out mid-turn, I may.
No, we've not. Oh, if we do, yeah.
Yeah. If we do, I might change the plan up. But
things. Right.
Yeah. Holding both 5-year plan and UN is really nice. If we don't see Europe.
I like keeping the options at least.
Also, we've been talking about everything Che, but we still have the non-battleground thing, where they need. We don't have a non-battleground, so they would need Portuguese to get mill-ops.
Yeah, so they're going to probably try to force us into a coup.
Or that.
So, it's going to do that. Okay. We're kind of out of steam, right?
Yeah, I think we just
Well, we
just
can
dump
push them in
Central here,
Asia.
right? Or we could do the China jam, but once we do that,
But we can do that later. We're going to have to do Central at some point. I guess we wouldn't have to. We could dump it. If we play China.
Yeah, we could.
Wait a second.
We
play
could
China.
Play China, UN the Pope, and 5-year plan Central America. But if we do that, Grain and CIA are coming next turn, and we are at real liability to lose the game right there.
Okay, but if we do nothing, we're going to be controlled in Africa at the end of the turn. Do we have any hope on the board in that situation?
Yeah, we're okay. I think I still like holding 5-year plan in UN. I mean, that protects us from CIA. That protects us from Grain.
See, I think I would be of the opinion if we use everything in our hand to fight the nuclear subs here, or to try to get some compensation somewhere else on the board that is going to coup in Africa.
All right. Well, if you want to do that,
but
I think both plans.
You guys want to play.
This fights nuclear subs very well. Like, they have to respond to this, right? And if they don't, we play Che, 1 Saudi, and 2 India, and now we have Asia Dom.
Yeah, but we can do this. We're giving up 1 action round by playing Central, but then we can do this next. I don't think they have Europe. If they had Europe, wouldn't you do that before you?
Yes.
You
I don't think they have Europe either. But
we haven't seen CIA, which I like holding UN for that.
I agree. I'm saying play China, and then just to delay their nuke subs coups as long as possible. But Michael, I get it. We're gonna have to play Central at some point. We could just do it now, give up 1 coup, and then jam.
Yeah.
So it seems like you guys both like your line of play better. In which case, I think we should start with Central if we're going down that line of play.
So Ryan, you want to empty our hand, and play.
Yeah, I want to empty our hand and just try to not lose too much ground on the board, and then risk maybe we lose to DEFCON next turn. But I'm totally fine being with the other line.
Yeah, but you won't have UN. You won't have China.
Yeah,
you won't have. I think we are going to push him. We are going to push him in Asia, but we just got to get rid of this 1 card, and the rest of this turn can be pushed.
All right, let's do this.
No, because we also have space, right?
Well, you probably should. I mean, you could UN the Pope if you needed to get India.
That's true. Yeah, we do have to space.
And then you could just hold 5-year plan, which would probably be really a disaster with Grain and CIA, but still.
Yeah. Also, hey, if we get controlled in Africa, giving up CIA is not too bad.
Well, we want.
That's true.
If we can 5-year plan Europe scoring, there is a very real war games path for us.
Do you want to push India or do you want to push Japan?
I don't know. Ryan, what do you think?
I also don't know. Maybe India. So India has the war
because if we jam 4 into India and they respond by just cooing in Africa, then we can play Che and just straight up take it, which gives us Dom. Whereas
Yeah,
Japan, we
I
need
think
4 more ops. India, we only need 2 ops.
I think I lean towards
Yeah,
India.
I guess
for the
if
same
we're
reason.
gonna dump, yeah, that's probably true. We wouldn't be able to control Japan unless we use Dom Paul also. And I think I'd prefer to space.
All right, there's their coup. Nice roll, guys. All right, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yep.
Okay.
So they do have a 4 up.
Okay. Should we jam it again with Che? Should we just space now? Maybe we just space now.
I would rather just space.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
we
I think
space.
now we space.
Okay, we miss again. Really needed those 2 VPs. Oh man. Okay, now we're getting Zaire coup.
I think we're behind now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and now we jam.
All right. Well, what
Definitely.
about just jamming Libya? Because I mean, or take Saudi, poke Libya,
I think
because this gives us Middle East Dom.
I think India's.
You think
I
India's
think
better?
the Asian Dom is more valuable.
It is. But
I think
we have
Asia is more
Yeah,
We have
valuable.
to fully flip here to get Dom, and even then,
Yeah.
and like they have
Right.
China, and they can just flip over Lao.
Well, it's not likely. But
You guys.
What about
you guys
Chile?
I
like
mean,
just
going
Chile
Libya,
better?
they could recontrol that way too.
What about Chile
I
or
mean, what
South
if they
Africa?
go grain cells? If they say they event grain cells, then we can find them in India.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, that's fair.
But if they go grain sales, then 3 ops takes Libya. We need 4 to take India.
But Libya doesn't matter that much because
I guess.
We're probably going to get Saudi.
Okay.
yeah,
All right. We want to just do this.
I like this or Chile. This is fine with me.
Oh, yeah. All right. Chile. Michael, you like India better?
I like India
All
better.
right. We're doing
India's
I
fine.
do.
With me. I just want to create some sort of like real threat for them.
Okay.
I think they'll still coup Africa. I
I
think
would
it's still
ignore
right
this
for
and
them
just
to
coup
coup Africa.
Africa if I were them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think they will, but maybe Chile would have been better that way. You create more of a threat, but
I think these are both similar threats because you're taking them both to the same level.
We need to see Europe and grain and not CIA.
That would be nice. I guess, or CIA. Well, that wouldn't be good.
Well, if they have grain,
We get CIA. We can just UN it.
We could
It's
UN
great.
CIA, 5-year plan Europe, and get grain. We'd have to miss 2 action rounds at the end. Give them 3 uncontested ARs. That would be a disaster.
We would space grain sales, and we would just miss 1 action.
Well, no. I mean, if they got grain.
Oh,
Yes.
if they got grain.
Yes. Man, OAS is around. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, with OAS around, probably Chile not as good.
That's true.
Junta, man, a lot of
yeah,
good
you know,
stuff
with
coming
Junta, that makes
on both
Arch-
sides.
makes,
A lot of good stuff coming on
Chile
both
a little.
sides. Brezhnev is also really nice for us, but I suspect they're going to play it right here.
Seems kind of likely.
Yeah, they're just going to take their coup. Not
Yeah.
a surprise. Okay, nice roll again. All right, Europe and great. Okay, we did get Europe. We got CIA, but we
And
did not
CIA.
get grain. This is going to be an uncomfortable turn. And if grain pulls
I think
you
you're
in,
right.
oh well, grain can't pull you in. That's right.
In the headline, you mean?
Grain cannot pull you in. Yes. So I guess the headline is Junta.
Yeah, it's got to be Junta, right?
What do they have, Ryan? They have
I
OAS. They
think
have
you're
grain.
right.
This is a clear grain headline for them.
Try, yeah, I don't know if you want to try to realign Chile. Let's figure out what cards do they have first.
They have missile.
Firepower.
The missile would just give them NORAD.
U2 pack.
Oh, they have missile, which they may play when we try to 5-year plan Europe.
Yep.
All right, guys. I think it's junta, and after they coup, we just try and realign Chile. I think that's it, right? Or we put 2 in Mexico and take.
Do you have any redraws? Was there? I guess there was a reshuffle.
There was a reshuffle. We know
there
Europe was
was.
our last card. We don't have any reshuffle. We don't have any reshuffles. We don't have any redraws. I don't think they do either. Do they?
They must
Let me read. They have 1, I think.
Yeah. Or 2. No, they have 2.
What cards do you have them with?
OAS, Grain Cells, Fidel, Portuguese, Flower Power, Missile Envy, and CMC.
Okay, so that's 2 redraws.
Yeah.
That is true. That doesn't make sense because we didn't get any.
Well, we held 2 cards.
Well, because we kept 2.
Yeah, we held 2 cards, so
yeah,
that does make sense. All right, guys, is it just junta?
Yeah,
It's got to be junta.
Okay, not 5-year plan, guys. Not 5-year plan. Not 5-year plan. Nightmare. All right, if this hits you win, we lose the game. But they'll probably just coup. Oh no, well, no, of course.
I think
they won't event it. But yeah.
No, they'll just coup Zaire, I think.
Yeah, they'll just coup. All right, that's the worst possible outcome.
No, we don't have to worry about the Missile Envy for 5-year plan play.
Yep.
That is true.
That is the worst possible outcome.
All right, we are definitely behind now. We're going to miss an action round.
We are way behind. We're going to miss an action round. We are going to miss. Yeah, we're going to miss an action round. We are going to give up a 5 VP Europe scoring.
So how are we on the board? If it was dominated in Europe with a real control threat, tied in Asia, let's say, slightly ahead in Middle East, controlled in Africa, slightly ahead in South America, tied in Central America. So we're definitely behind on the board. We're going to be behind on this victory point track.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Oh, do the score on the board. It's what, 5?
Well, let's do the score on the board after this coup and after we realign. Because I think that's whatever it is about to change.
I don't think it's anywhere near that hopeless right now. I don't think we're in desperation territory at all.
No, we're not quite in desperation territory, but we're solidly behind. If we can flip Chile and get South America controlled, then we're looking much better. For them, I think it's just it's easy as Zaire coup here. I don't know what they're thinking about.
Yeah, I don't know why they would not coup Zaire.
Maybe they're thinking about a South America coup, but I think that's too greedy.
Okay. Well, now is it still the same plan, but then we U2 to retake Venezuela?
That's what I would do.
Right?
What do you think, Michael?
Yeah, I think so.
You still want to do this?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah, because we only have, we could do something crazy with Mexico, but yeah, this is better. All right, we'll do this.
I mean, wait a second. They know our card. Wait. They know our cards, so
they have a lot of ops. They could certainly bully us in Venezuela or Brazil.
Yeah,
but
they absolutely could. I guess it doesn't. We'd have to hold a 3 back.
Maybe they were trying to. They were thinking about OPEC. They're trying to prevent us from eventing that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine playing NORAD. I know it's annoying,
we're fine playing NORAD, but we got to play it. We got to hold on to it until we see Missile Envy.
Yeah, I guess this is better. I guess we just ought to just deal with it. You know, I'm okay with this.
We could go to Venezuela. We could try even realigns on Chile, and then we take Venezuela, Saudi. I mean, they're going to be able to push us in places. We're in big trouble, guys. But I think we do this, and we hope our roles succeed. because we need something to go right for us.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm fine with this. I think we're behind
bet.
enough that we need to be a little bit risky.
Okay, that worked. And we'll just realign
that
the
worked
plus
well.
3. Okay, that worked very well. All right, now it's just this, right?
Yeah.
Just that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree completely. We can play NORAD. I mean, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world if we have to.
All right, so now we have control in South America, and we are not being controlled in Africa, which is a lot better than I thought we'd be. Now they might bully us in South America, but still.
Yeah, they should bully us.
So
in
we
South
want to
America.
take Saudi. Yeah, but we want to take Saudi. We want to score OPEC. We want to space Nixon.
Yeah, they're going to jam Venezuela here, and we can't respond to that.
We're going to have to play Europe.
We need to. Because if we play NORAD, they'll event missile envy and snare OPEC. So I think our next play is UNCIA to take Saudi. Yeah, they're just going to jam Venezuela, and we're going to.
Yeah, I don't know if we can do anything.
Have at it. Oh, they're going to jam Brazil. Okay, that's fine. Yeah,
Which I think is a silly choice, given that we have OPEC.
Yeah, that's weird. But I think it's just this, right?
Right.
And then we're
Wait,
getting OPEC next turn.
Are they just gonna jam Venezuela next because they know they've got us?
Well, they
don't have a 4-op.
They don't have a 4-op, and we can still play Nixon. Like I really want to space it, but we could still play it to defend Venezuela.
Or they could just event OAS.
We could just event OPEC right now for 3, which frees up NORAD.
Yeah, maybe that's better just to do it right now. Because I think they're going to jam us. They know how weak we are.
What do you think, Ryan?
I don't like being that conservative. I don't like being that conservative, but I just don't think we have tempo to do more.
All right, OPEC for 3.
I think that's what I would do.
Okay, Michael, you want to do that?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
I mean, I wish we had better options.
I think we're gonna.
I think they're gonna run us over.
We're gonna have to coup.
These guys are good. They know what. I know. Aaron tracks cards. I mean, they're absolutely tracking. They know what we have.
Yeah, they know our entire hand.
They know every card we have. I know we got a 1-op CIA that we have to UN. They know we've got a dead action round when we have to play Europe. They know we want to space Nixon. They probably know we prefer to space NORAD as well, even though I'm not sure if we prefer to space it over the op. But
no,
regardless,
we're almost
we've got 4-op.
We're cooing with NORAD. We don't have mill-ops.
Well, I guess we got to get our mill-ops. Yeah. So we got to coup with it.
No, we could coup.
We can coup with CIA and eat 1 mill-op.
We can coup with Nixon if we want to, but I think we really want to space it.
We want to space Nixon.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cooing with Nixon. Obviously,
they know what we have.
We give away 2 VP, but we get them back with the coup. But so if we are going to space Nixon,
we can get it back with NORAD.
We need to get the back. We need to get the back with NORAD.
I mean, not only are you giving them the VPs from Nixon, but you'd be losing the opportunity cost of a space attempt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think playing Nixon is extremely expensive.
Yeah. Man, that was a rough. Yeah, that Grain just needed not to pull 5-year plan there. That was.
Yeah, they could have pulled CIA or Europe or something like that for us. Would have been nice.
Anything else, man? Anything else?
Yeah.
But like you were saying, if they're playing well, they're still not letting us get away with Europe, right? They're gonna missile envy.
Okay, that's a redraw.
Right.
Okay, they had to do that. All right, space, or I think we just dump Europe now, right? They know we have it.
Yeah.
Well, let's take Saudi while we can. Let's take Saudi.
With CIA?
I want to keep that op open for... Right? Don't we want to keep that op? I don't think they're going to push us in Saudi. They have OAS. They're going to push us in South America. I think we have 3 dead action rounds out of 5. I think we should use one right now. Right? Because we have to UNCAA.
If we're going to use dead action, it should be scoring over space.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, the way I'm looking at it is we're playing Europe. We're going to use NORAD for the op to coup somewhere. We're facing Nixon, and we've got one op with CIA.
Yeah, and so
Do we have to coup with NORAD instead of couing with CIA? That's 2 ops for 1 victory point, right?
Yeah, we could just coup with CIA. Man, in fact, maybe we should do that.
We could.
So that's another good reason not to take Saudi here. I think we just score Europe, and that way we free up our hand just a little bit.
How are we on time?
Yeah.
We have 33 minutes.
I would slightly be in favor of scoring Europe here, but I'm also okay with taking
I think
Saudi.
we should score because I think they might play OAS. They might just play OAS and put 2 in Venezuela and make us repair. And I want to be able to do that.
Well, they're still holding Missile Envy. I don't know if maybe that's going to be their hold card.
Yeah, I mean, if Missile Envy pulls NORAD, great.
Yeah.
I think we got to keep our op.
I'm not sure.
And just score Europe.
Is your worry, Michael, that they'll jam Saudi?
I don't think they're going to do that. So, no, I guess I'm not worried about that. But
yeah.
I just don't know that we've got anything to defend against no matter what they do.
No,
but
they're going to punish us somewhere. Like, let them put 5 in Saudi, and maybe we redraw Muslims. Like,
yeah. No, let's score Europe.
I don't think they're going to do that.
Maybe we just got to stomach that.
This turn is going to be a lot of stomaching, like turn 1 was.
Yeah. We need to win an IP war.
I think that Venezuela coup was a mistake on their part. I do not. Yeah. I guess if they hadn't done that, they'd be controlled right now. Right? Did they hit that?
They missed.
Okay, I think I'm fine if we space here. Yeah.
I think we space.
Well, yeah. Which card would we rather them not get from Missile Envy?
I don't want to give Nixon. I think they would happily event Missile Envy to pull Nixon and get 2 VPs.
I think you're probably right. So I think we space Nixon.
Yeah.
Okay. Finally hit the roll.
Nice. Well, like being at +2 instead of -2 victory points is pretty significant going into turn 8.
Well, we're talking about giving up a VP on Milops because I think we're UN CIA cooing Saharan here, right?
Saharan, yeah. I think so. And then keep NORAD. I mean, they're gonna get back-to-back action rounds. There's nothing we can do about that. So they're gonna be able to flip whatever they want. But we could then at least jam Brazil with NORAD or something like that.
Okay, that was their other redraw. That's annoying.
Oh, that's interesting.
Ooh, interesting.
But okay. All right, UN CIA coup.
Well, we're giving up the VP, right? What are we doing with NORAD next?
I think
we try to
OAS
distract
in their hand. I think we're overprotecting Venezuela for sure.
Or jam Brazil. Because you'd have to put 2 in Venezuela and 1 in Argentina, which, okay, we could do. That would actually overprotect everything. Or we could just jam Brazil.
Maybe jamming Brazil's better, but I don't know. I think we concede the 1 VP and we just coup here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. So the OAS, Portuguese, Missile Envy, and Cuban Missile Crisis. Why do they have so many cards?
Because they play both of their redraws.
We have so few is the problem.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's more the problem.
That's more the problem here.
The other thing we have to worry about is they could jam Thailand.
Where did they play with Missile? Oh, they did that. Okay.
That's unfortunate, but
I'd rather coup here.
you want to
We
just go
protect it
again?
and we get our mill off. Yeah.
All right,
mean,
we're getting
opposed to
something
jamming,
flipped.
then they could fix it and realign. They could do both.
Yeah, actually, I think
I mean,
I
they're going to
agree.
flip Venezuela, right?
They can flip. They can. Well, they can also flip Thailand
Okay.
with the
So
back-to-back ARs. They can flip
using
anything.
China card. I'm not sure they want to do that.
Yeah, I don't think they want to play China. Probably. I'm fine cooing. You want to
Yeah.
just do Cameroon?
That's fine.
Ryan, do you have a better idea? I mean, my guess is they will play OAS. My guess is they'll just play OAS.
They're going to play OAS and then flip Venezuela. So we're going to be tied in South America.
Yeah, we'll be tied in South America. If we
The alternative is we jam Brazil here, and then they repair Brazil and realign Zaire, in which case we still have domination in South America, but we're controlled in Africa. And those feel like equally bad to me, or equally good, so I'm fine either way.
Ugh, none of these choices are good.
Coup gets you one VP.
Coup gets us one VP.
That's true.
In addition. So it's a little extra for that.
What is the point differential between control in Africa and
it's
what
2.
we have now?
So it's 6 versus would be 10.
So it's 4 victory points different. South America is 5 victory points, but we get the bonus victory point for cooing. Yeah, so it's exactly the same. I don't care. Either way is fine.
All right, I'm fine just cooing. It's not great, but what do you guys like? You guys like cooing?
I like cooing over jamming.
All right.
Yeah, okay. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. I think maybe that now that we've done it, it's changed my mind a little bit. Is War Games is a big path to victory, and letting them draw South America makes that a lot harder.
We're gonna need space or something. Like we need to win an IP war and score Asia. We need to get a big coup in South America and score South America. Like we have issues.
Because we don't really want, if they flip South America here, we don't really have any points coming. I guess we could get Middle East Dom maybe.
Yes, we're one op away from Middle East Dom. Maybe we get Muslims. Maybe we get Muslims who score a presenceless Middle East. War Games win the game.
That sounds lovely.
Muslims headline, Middle East AR1, they coup, War Games AR2, and we're the champions. How about that?
I think that sounds
We could
fantastic.
also take something like Purge, Latin American debt crisis, and South America control.
OAS, no surprise. This will just be Venezuela.
There's
And now they'll put Cuban Missile Crisis into Venezuela and I don't know,
And probably Cuba.
Cuba maybe. And they'll hold Portuguese.
So they're holding Portuguese.
Yeah.
Okay, this isn't bad.
Okay, there are worse hands in the world.
So brush.
Not quite as good as Justin's fantasy, but
Salt pulling
What's in this card that we
Fidel.
might want?
Salt pulling Fidel or OPEC maybe as a thing. Is it just brush here? We're gonna brush Venezuela
or Italy.
or well.
I know Europe is scored.
If Europe scored, yeah. Oh, Italy would be so nice.
Yeah, you're probably right. Probably it's
I think it has to be South America. Michael, you okay with brush?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
All right. Well, Europe's a disaster.
They're going to coup here, right?
They'll just coup Germany.
Is it Venezuela or Brazil?
I think it's Venezuela because we have OPEC in our. We have salt, which could pull OPEC. Good gravy. Good gravy.
That's not fun. Not good.
I mean,
No, definitely not Italy.
I think
there's more
Venezuela.
there.
I think Venezuela.
Yeah, I think it's Venezuela, right, guys?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, just enough.
Woo. Still in
Okay.
it.
All right. Well, we're giving up on East Germany, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Don't care.
is it Uruguay, Saudi, maybe?
This is good.
Yeah, either Uruguay, Saudi, or we're cooing somewhere in Africa just to stop their domination. But I think this is more aggressive.
I agree. I like this.
This causes some problems for them. Let's do this.
I think we should salt at some point.
I definitely think we salt event.
You think?
Fidel is nice, and as is
Why
OPEC.
not salt? Yeah. Fidel, OPEC, Junta, there's all sorts of nice things. And the Africa coups, I guess we risk being controlled, but we also potentially could flip one of their battlegrounds.
We're just gonna hope Africa doesn't come at this point. Like, we're just gonna hope Africa gets lost in the deck.
Well, that's kind of nice.
Okay, so and
I
it's
mean,
just
we only
Costa
have two
Rica, right,
options.
guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That usually works.
Yeah, it usually does. Okay, they're gonna coup back.
Probably Uruguay. Oh, that's annoying.
Okay.
That was kind of bold in Africa there. I guess
Yeah.
they really wanted to protect that, but if we had the scoring, they'd feel pretty silly about that.
All right. So we could
This
solve
may be
for
crazy.
OPEC.
I don't know if I want to do this.
Go ahead, Michael.
What about jamming Brazil and then playing Latin American debt crisis?
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if we want to do that right now. We may want to try to get a read of their hand before you do that.
Okay.
What have they played so far?
Tear down and Che.
They played Che. They're holding
Che kind of indicates
Portuguese
that
Empire.
Che is somewhat painful to give. I guess they figured that if they're gonna coup, they might as well just give Che first. So that makes sense.
Yeah, but it could be gun. It could be, you don't know what else they've got. I mean, it could be red 2s as opposed to red 3. I mean,
Right, so my thought
is maybe the VP of, I mean, I guess we can't think about that, but the VP of Pershing could be valuable for war games, but I guess, yeah, we need the ops.
My worry with jamming is if we're going to event salt, it'd be nice to keep a 3-op in case we have to coup somewhere with it.
Yeah, but I'm thinking if we're going to do salt, I know it's probably unlikely, but if they've got gun, I want to, that would be crushing.
If they,
It would be.
Because they can't discard.
Yeah, I mean, they have China, but
salt makes such a big difference.
I don't know. If we event salt,
are we pulling OPEC for salt?
OPEC's really nice, or Fidel. Now, obviously, we could pull OPEC and they immediately play North Sea, which would be a disaster and also make us feel really stupid.
Ignore the feeling stupid bit.
If we Fidel, they will immediately take Nicaragua and Haiti, and so we will have to get into a coup war there to defend Cuba before we take it. But we have a good hand for that. We have a bunch of low ops but no problem cards in our hand.
What about just spacing AWACS?
I was just about to suggest that maybe we could also just space AWACS,
yeah,
and punt this decision
buy
for
some
another.
time. I don't think there's no way we're playing that. So
yeah, Muslims is so crippling for them. Yeah, you want to just space this now?
if we hit, it's unfortunate. Well, if we hit, it makes grain sales DEFCON.
Grain is
suicide,
gone.
but- Oh, it's gone.
Grain
Yeah,
is gone.
yeah, and this is fun.
Yeah,
I
but
would do
you talk
this.
about ways to get VPs. There's 3 more VPs there if we make it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, we missed.
Yeah, well,
That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. The other thing is, we do have to worry about Europe.
That frees up our hand. Our hand is now very free,
Yeah. We do have to worry about
especially
Europe,
for little.
but Warsaw is around. So I think we are just gonna have to count on the threat of Warsaw.
Yeah, I mean, we could put 1 or 2 more in Poland, but I don't think we can be too paranoid.
Nope.
well, you need to at least overprotect it because they wouldn't
Yeah.
even need to draw Chernobyl or anything. But I mean, if they get Chernobyl, you're in trouble.
Okay.
That's reasonable.
Do we want to fight them on Israel?
I would
mean-
salt here. I would salt here. Immediately shift the battlefield. We're not going to beat them in an ops race in Israel, but we could
Okay.
immediately divert them.
Do you want to salt for OPEC and try and
What,
just?
what are we pulling?
We're pulling OPEC for 4 VPs or Fidel to flip Central America.
What does it count on the board if it goes to final? Because I don't think we're that far behind.
If it goes to final, well, they're going to get dominant Africa, but okay. Europe is 5 for them. 1 here.
And Europe
so
is gonna be
6
7 for them.
6 for them. 1 for them. 4 for them. 1 for them. 2 for them. 2 for them on the board. They have China. It's an exact tie. It is an
Yeah,
exact
so
tie.
we're
We give them
not
5 or
desperate.
7 in Europe.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. So they're up by 2. Once they take this, they'll be up by 2 once they take this. There will be up another 2 once they take a non-battleground here. They will take away 3 from us once they take Israel. Like we're behind for sure. And they'll get another 3 once they get a non-battleground in Africa. So like they have a path to 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 more VPs with 1 4-op guard.
And we have a path to nothing
We
in the
have
current
nothing.
state of the world.
We need
So
events. We must have an IP war to flip India. We need Muslim to do something in here, which is why maybe OPEC is better, and we're just going to hope they don't have North Sea.
If you want to, if we think our path is war games, would it not be better to hold salt in case it gets into the discard?
Well, I don't know how we get to war games without. I don't know how we get to war games without OPEC. I mean, we have to have South America or Middle East score it, but they don't get any of their scorings. Like if we event salt here, like that puts us in war games range immediately. That also is a big threat to them. Maybe they don't know that we don't have war games. Like we could salt event OPEC to get to 7, and then they're all of a sudden very nervous.
I think I'm becoming convinced that OPEC is better than Fidel.
Okay.
I could not be quite right, but I think that's true
Okay.
because of the war games threat.
All right. So the war game threat. So we're just gonna hope they don't have North Sea. Michael, are you okay with salting for OPEC, or you want to do something else?
No, I'm fine.
All right. Let's just do it and hope.
This gives some variance too. Like
Yeah.
It-
Maybe
it
they
makes
roll a 1 in
Africa
Africa and we roll a 6.
yeah, exactly.
3 in Cuba also keeps Ortega alive. Like our DEFCON chances are very minimal at this point, but not 0.
They have Portuguese too, which is probably annoying for them.
Yep. Now we also take a risk they might just coup Thailand with the China card here, but
They
then we get
could.
China.
That's a salt coup though.
Yeah.
With DEFCON as one possible way for them to lose, that's interesting play.
Like, if you're looking for ways for them to lose, like maybe we have some shot on the board, but it's a bit of a slim one. War Games is a big route, and DEF CON is still a route. I would be trying to cling to China if I was them.
And I would also be eventing North Sea immediately if I had it here.
Yeah, there's no real benefit to doing first.
No, unless they go Thailand and get a big roll, and we have to repair.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously, that's a disaster for us. But if they go Thailand and get a small roll, then obviously that's a big problem for them. And I don't know if you want to coup Thailand under salt with anything less than China.
If they get like a middling roll, though, when we repair, then they get to coup Zaire.
Yeah.
Kind of uncontested, which is nice for them. But if they roll like a 1 or a 2 or whatever wouldn't break control, then that's a disaster for them.
Yeah, they're probably talking about whether we have war games. Maybe they're talking about whether to worry about war games.
If I was them, I'd
be worried about that.
That's my hope. Is that they're worried about war games and they're going to give us multiple coups.
Yeah, like that's like the bluff here.
That would be awesome. And I think I am. The more I think about it, the more I think this VP of Pershing may be very important.
If we don't need it for anything, yeah, I'm happy eventing it. I think if they knew our hand, what they should do here is just coup Zaire.
Yes. And then we coup back, and we just hope we roll.
No, we do. Without the War Games knowledge, they might do something funky.
I mean, do they have? They don't have any real lines out there in the mid-war region, in the early war regions. I mean,
no.
Is plus them or right now? It's plus 6 right now, going to be plus 7, right?
Europe is plus 6 for them, going to be 7. Yeah. We need our scorings to come.
We evented now.
Their scorings not to come, and we need to win a couple of wars. And like it's.
And I'm getting kind of spotty audio here for a while, so if you don't hear me, that's probably because I may have lost influence.
Okay, they just broke Saudi. Okay, they're worried about war games.
Oh, that was really suboptimal. Good. We just repair that, right?
Yeah. Do we just repair?
Yeah, they're terrified of war games. I think we just let them keep...
No. Yeah, but do we want to just put one in Israel too, or just put one there, you think?
We got to use Summit at some point.
Yeah, I think this is a good time to use our one up.
At some point, but I guess it doesn't have to be now.
Well, we're going to have 2. I think I'd rather let's put one into Israel also.
Okay. I mean, I'm fine with that too. It's
let's use the AI war for it.
I'll be doing this once. If they break again, I want to play one up though.
All right. You want to do this? Michael, I can't hear you.
What card did you use?
I
can't see.
Lads.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time hearing you too. What card did you use?
Lads. LADS.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, fine. We'll do this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Lads is fine.
Okay, we have 17 minutes and 40 seconds. We are slightly ahead on time, but need to be mindful of it.
How many action rounds are there left?
We have 3.
3? 3, okay. And they have 4.
I think we may want to, because we're going to need to get our coup in.
Yep.
Because we want to actually event OPEC. We want to get our coup in. And so we may be stuck playing it for 3. Okay. They're just going to poke again. Nope, they're not. Okay.
No, they're not.
Now you want to just take the event for 4?
Let's score OPEC.
Yeah, let's just take our 4.
Yes. Score the event now.
Okay, they're probably thinking, okay, now we can't coup twice. Maybe they're going to give us 2 coups because we can't
They could,
coup
although
twice and event war. Okay, this is big for them. That's too bad. All right, should we take our coup now?
Well,
I think so.
we're not in war games. We don't win with war games,
Yes,
so they
we lose
may.
with war games. So we
I
could
guess we
event
could do it
Pershing.
now. They're probably going to wait us out, but I'd rather do it after them.
Should we just event Pershing now to get us back into war games?
Yeah, but we won't be able to drive it down. We won't be able to get DEF CON all the way down.
No, we won't.
Let's just hold Pershing.
Okay.
I'm on board with holding Pershing and starting to coup. Because what is the mill op situation? Or we played Che or something, right?
Yeah,
So
We've got all of our
we
mill
both have
ops.
plenty
They've
of
got
mill ops.
theirs.
All right, we're cooing Nigeria. We need a 5.
4 is okay.
All right, you guys good? 4 is actually might maybe even a
All
little
right.
better. But you good with this?
Yeah.
This is fine with me.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, good roll.
Okay.
Now they coup. We event Pershing maybe,
Yeah, I think we have.
or Latin American debt crisis maybe.
I'm just gonna coup that back.
Interesting.
Okay, big roll for them.
Annoying, but it's such as life.
Lads at its best is just 2 ops. It's just a 3 op for us. I think we event Pershing.
I think we threaten war games. Yeah, threaten war games. Make them scared.
You good with this, Michael?
Well, we don't want to overprotect Poland at all.
I mean,
That's kind of terrifying.
It is terrifying, but
I mean, they could just
also think if they're pushing Europe control, we have other paths we have other things we can do on the board. Like
The only path we have is war games. We're not getting 20.
Break
Yeah.
it.
But
you can still use Pershing later.
Well, I like
Next
the
turn,
idea
if
of
you
using
hold it.
Pershing now
I'm not saying.
to get to 7. Then if we get war games and we get a degrader, we can just win.
Yeah, if they don't get VPs.
Yes, if they don't get VPs. I think this will, if they have a VP card, like this will make them maybe do something suboptimal.
yeah,
Or
I
you
think
guys
I
are
agree.
going I feel like we're going all in on war games when our other paths to victory are still out there.
Okay.
I mean, we could still win on the board, right? Like that's not totally.
Now the other thing is, remember,
It's not
But-
crazy at all.
No, we could still win on the board. The other thing to remember is Warsaw is around. So I don't think they are going to jam, like go all balls to the wall in Europe with the board looking like this and Warsaw around. Like, I think that would be crazy.
If we put 1 in Poland, we're still going to lose to Chernobyl. It's not going to fix that.
No, it's not gonna help us with Chernobyl. You're right.
No.
But if they do like jam it and let's say they event purge, we're probably screwed. I mean, it gives them other paths
Yes.
to getting Europe domination.
It gives that we're helping our war games path at the expense of helping their Europe control
Yes.
path.
Yeah, but I just counted up the score. What I've got is they're winning by +1 in final if everything goes as it is right now.
Yeah, but again, 2 ops here is 3 VPs for them. 1 op here is another 3, and 1 op here is another 2. That's 8. Plus another 1 here is 9. Like they can so easily get more VPs, and we can't.
Losing by 1 in final right now, even if they can get more, there's so much variance in the late war.
That's
I feel like
true.
you guys are just going all in here.
All right. Okay.
And we've got multiple paths. You can still get war games. I mean, the only way getting the VP right now helps is if we can degrade it. They can't score VPs, and we get war games.
Yes.
It feels like a lot. It
Like,
feels like we're kind of making something.
I don't
We're
wanna
not playing. We're not playing optimally. We're playing for one route.
Okay. All right. So then what do you want to do, Michael? You want to do something like this? Like you want to put 1 in Poland and 1 in Israel?
Yes, that would be my
What about
first preference.
What about just summit into Poland and hold Latin American debt crisis?
That would be fine with me too.
Summit?
If we're not going to play Pershing, I would rather not keep. I would rather
The
keep
other-
some firepower.
Summit could be could be an event. We have 2 DOMs to their 1 right now.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. That convinced me that Latin American debt crisis is fine if we're going to play ops.
Like if we're desperate, Summit could be an event. All right, you guys want to do this?
Sure, that's fine.
All right, you want to do this, Michael?
Yes.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We are behind on time now, guys. We have 12 minutes and 41 seconds for 2 turns, so we will need to move a little bit more quickly.
I guess if they just take Israel here.
Okay, that's annoying.
Oh, or they do that, which is quite annoying.
Okay, they need to not draw. Just add that to the list of scoring cards that cannot show up. Okay, we get Aldrich and some garbage. Aldrich event here.
Yeah. Say that again.
Aldrich headline.
Yeah.
I say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
A disaster.
This is actually very, very bad.
We really need double space.
We might have to. I don't know. Does it even help if we might have to play Duck.
If they
As
have
much
Asia,
as that's
we just lose.
Because what is our
Oh,
first action? Yeah, that's annoying.
Okay, they have South America. They have one small step. What are we getting rid of? What do you want? What do you guys want to get rid of? One small step? Evil?
No, we don't want to get rid of that. Why don't we just get rid of one of their 4-out cards?
You want to get? Yeah, you want to get rid
NATO?
of NATO? NTV?
Or maybe NTB.
I think it's NTV.
If we're gonna do a War Games feint, it better be NTB.
Okay.
Yeah, NTB's fine.
All right. And then we are cooing, and then are we going to just give up on Asia? We're going to, should we coup? Oh, God. All right, so we're doing NTB. I was just thinking about for double space purposes, but we're doing NTB. So what we could do is we could give Duck and repair both.
Yep, we could do this.
We could do this. And then because
we coup Brazil.
Or we coup
or
Brazil.
Angola.
But this would mean this gives up 3 VPs. If we want to win on the board, it's got to be this, I think. Because we can still get 5 out of South America, 3 out of Arms Race, and 1 out of Pershing. Like, we can still get to War Games. And then we don't have to worry about double space because we can space V away.
What if we give up Asia and coup in Angola with Cambridge 5? That unlocks Arms Race. Okay. That's a 6 victory point swing.
If we're giving up on Asia, that means we're really all in on War Games, right? Like,
yeah, but maybe yeah, that would be all in. But I think maybe now it's time to do that.
Should we be all in on War Games? I mean,
well, I hate playing Duck, giving them 3 VPs when we're right on the cusp. I mean,
and right, it's really painful because we're still far behind. There's still all these ways for them to.
All right, I'm fine. I'm fine with C5. I'm fine with C5.
Just coup Angola.
C5 coup Angola.
We can also coup Brazil.
We need to
that scoring out.
We need to.
But that would need to be
make a call here. I'm fine with Angola if we're going to try and win here on the board, but
I think Angola, South America, is going to give us War Games territory, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do Angola.
We rolled a 1. Devastating.
Good grief.
Devastating roll. Yep. That's a disaster.
Yeah, it's not good, but it's not. I wouldn't say devastating.
Okay. All right.
And maybe devastating is fair. What are we just going to event Arms Race after this?
Yeah, they're going to take Asia, Dom, and we're going to event Arms Race.
And we're going to spook them a little bit and not be able to convert.
They'll event Evil Empire.
And then we'll event Pershing, probably,
yes,
or
we'll
not.
Definitely event Pershing.
Well, they might smell Arms Race.
We ought to space VOA, and then I think we have to hold Duck. That's kind of scary for DEFCON purposes, but
yeah, we have.
I mean, we can space again. We can
play
space
VOA.
Again,
but yeah, if we get it twice, we space it again.
Yeah, we should wait to. We should maybe they'll play one small step for the.
I mean, they're obviously going to event one small step. If
All right, if they, assuming they just take HO, we're going to immediately event arms race, right? Just immediate to scare them.
Yeah, just take your. Yeah, just take it.
Because
yeah.
Well, it's not to scare them. It's just because it's good play.
Oh man, we need a better coup there. Oh,
a better coup there would have been nice. Because if we can neutralize Africa, that would be really helpful.
Yeah,
but
that would have been serious. Okay.
I mean, we could blow up the DEFCON.
Okay. All right. We're just eventing arms race now to get to war games.
Yeah.
Yeah, just take it.
Okay. They're scared right now.
They will event Evil Empire here, 100%.
We will event Pershing.
And we'll event Pershing.
No. We can wait on that.
No, I don't want to wait on that. Make them keep thinking we have war games, right?
What advantage does that give you? You're not making them forcing them into a bad play.
You're right. There's not much they can do about it at that point anyway.
You're not.
And then we're gonna get South America.
So what? Let's get rid of space cards.
That's true. Well, the other I don't.
We're gonna have to find. They may
reticent to space because they have one small step. So I would rather maybe see if they'll play one small step for ops. Maybe try and get it to play one small step for ops, or are we just giving up? We want just space.
Spacing is fine with me.
I think we just clear our hand. Just space it. Let them play it for ops.
We hit it. Nice. They'll probably event one small step here, but that's okay.
Maybe we take North Korea next. We're gonna have to play Omet, unfortunately.
Yep.
If they don't stop us from spacing, then we space. Otherwise,
yep.
Yeah,
okay, no surprise there. We'll take North Korea back. Right?
Or do you want to put one more in Israel too? I mean, we need every VP path.
Okay. We have to event Omet, so that's fine.
Do it first, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff we need to not be here.
So we gave up Asia Dom, but in exchange, we're at 6 victory points instead of even.
Yeah, we could have been on the path to stopping them in Africa too.
Muslim.
What did they drop?
All of those are nice, but none of them are horrific to lose. All right, North Korea, Israel.
Yeah.
All of those would have been really nice to have, but it doesn't kill us to lose them.
What is the rules around ties?
We lose.
Tournament?
We lose.
We lose? Okay.
It's played at criteria.
Why do we lose?
So,
it's played at criteria. Which is USA wins in final, or War Games is the team defending it loses. Okay. They hit as well. That's a shame. All right. Do we want to play Pershing now?
To Israel. No, let's go to Israel. Keep that in case they push us in somewhere or something. I don't know.
Oops. I don't want to event it.
can we do Summit in Israel if we're going to do that?
Summit in Israel's fine.
Yeah, Summit in Israel.
Yeah, I do want to get rid of it.
I don't want them just taking it.
Yeah.
What do they have left?
Iranian, Sotkovs, and South America.
Yep.
And must be one other thing, but I don't know what it is. Oh, no, because we discarded.
Iranians, yeah. Sokovs. Yeah.
They might be a little scared to give us Iranian.
Oh, definitely. Iranian is a big problem for them because if we get terrorism and they get gunmen, they lose with if assuming we don't we don't.
So what do you guys think about jamming in Brazil on the last AR?
If they haven't scored yet, sure.
That's true.
And they
The fact
haven't
that
even.
we haven't
They're holding the
scored-
scoring because they're worried about war games.
That's true. Yes.
And they
They're
haven't
worried
got
about
their
war
mill
games.
ups
That's
yet
why they're
either.
not scoring.
They haven't got their mill ups yet.
If they hold the scoring, let's take DEFCON to 5. Why not?
Perhaps, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. They're gonna coup.
Oh, no, they're going to do it. Okay.
Okay. That's no surprise. All right. Do you want to play Pershing now? Pershing gets us to 7.
No, I don't.
Well,
I
how
wanna
I
jam with
learned
Pershing.
taking DEFCON to 5 is potentially interesting. Gets us 2 VPs.
If we jam with Pershing, they're just going to repair with socialist governments. I don't know if that gets us much.
No, not this turn. Next round.
They're going to score. Oh, you think they're not going to score because of war games? Okay. Then what do we do
Yeah,
with
I
how I
think they're
learned this?
holding
Man?
Yeah, I think they're holding it, and I
So
think
if
we
we
can
do
either
this, they
put
can do
2
repair with
into
SOC
Israel,
govs.
or we can. Yeah, but they don't care about SOC govs. They'll play that.
Yeah, they'll play that easy. I agree. If we're going to.
We're
I'm
gonna
happy
event
to
how I
hold
learned,
Pershing
though,
in case
on
we jam.
AR7. Do you guys want to event how I learned on AR7 for 2 VPs?
They have 3 mill ops now. I'm not sure if it's that good.
No,
Okay.
I don't want to give him that.
All right, that's fine.
Why don't we just do something with how I learned? Put it into
I wanna-
Israel.
I
and
wanna
real
either-
Nigeria.
I want to either do Southeast African states, or just put ops into Israel.
All right.
Yeah, let's
Well,
do one of
you
the
wanna
two
just
things
put
with how I
Pershing
learned.
into
Not
Israel. How
Pershing.
about that?
No, not Pershing. How I learned.
Okay. How I learned in Israel.
Pershing's though.
Fine. Oh, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
for
I
them.
guess how I learn.
All right, this is fine. Let's do
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Well,
let's do
it's going to
that.
signal to them that we don't have war games if we.
Yeah, I want to keep
fine.
this so we can event it
Yeah,
if for
let's do
whatever
this.
reason we need to.
We have 6 minutes left. All right, what do we want to do on AR7? What's
Jam Brazil if they don't score.
All right,
Otherwise,
Asia
event
is
Pershing.
7. Okay, this and what? This, I guess. It doesn't matter.
France, right?
France, do France.
Okay.
Doesn't matter that much. Just
Do we? All right. So, do we want to event?
Whoever's still around. Now maybe we do event Pershing. It becomes a little more valuable now.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, now we
event
event it. Now we can't.
Yeah,
jam.
now we event it.
And then that. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe Italy. Yeah, that's fine.
Now we still have an issue of Asia is 7 for them, which after the scoring it does get them below war games, but maybe we can space. Okay. No war games.
That's unfortunate. Not a great hand either.
Nope.
Well, we have IP war, which is going to be big.
Lots of wars. Is it IP war?
Sure.
Let's do a VP count. Let's do a VP
We
count.
don't have. We are low on time. I think
All
IP war in case they headline Asia, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. So probably Bear Trap is AR7.
Bear Trap can be
Space
AR7.
Ducks, Gold Colonial.
We're spacing down.
Cultural, we should
Hold
event
on.
at some point.
We need them to
Yeah,
have.
we definitely want to event that fairly early.
We need them.
Holding
to have,
colonials.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a count while it's on the clock is on them.
Okay.
So what
Europe
is
is call
Asia?
it
Asia's
7.
what, +7?
Europe is +7 for them.
Okay.
Central call it +3. So that's +10 for them on the board. South America's 5 for us, so +5 for them on the board. Africa 6 for them on the board, so +11 for them on the board. Middle East is +3 for us, so +8 for them on the board. Asia is +7 for them, so +15 for them on the board. +16 for China. We're up 12, so we're down 4.
That's assuming they take domination they take both those countries back in Europe and take dom in Central, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
If we hit
can get
this,
one in
then-
Israel. Yeah, we hit this. We're
If
in
we
good
hit this,
shape.
we are ahead.
Maybe not.
Eventing
great
cultural
shape, but
gets us
we're
2
okay.
victory
Noble.
points.
That's okay. That sucks.
Well, that's bad.
That makes it a lot worse.
All right.
Yeah.
This is your ball game, guys. Okay, we hit it. We have a chance.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh,
We have a
Keeps
chance.
us in it. It doesn't win it for
We
us,
have
but
a
it keeps
chance.
us in it.
Okay. So we're cooing. You want to just coup Angola?
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Nigeria?
Yeah,
Or
Nigeria.
Angola.
Yeah.
No, Nigeria.
Okay, we rolled a 3. Okay, they are going to space.
Almost certainly.
If they don't, we will. Okay, we need to.
We'll need to get one more in North Korea.
Yes, we need to get one more into North Korea for sure, or event cultural next AR.
I think we need to event cultural and still get
pretty
one
much
more.
at 0 right now. Let's get cultural out so they can't do any tricks in North Korea or anything.
Yes, I think.
Yeah, but we still want to get one more in North
Maybe
Korea.
space.
I
Yeah,
think
maybe
they will
space if we get it, if they haven't.
Yeah, if they haven't, space is top priority.
Okay, if they haven't space, if they have cultural, right?
They very well may just jam North Korea.
Puppet event for Colombia.
I don't know what the benefit of that is.
Okay,
Okay.
space.
I think we
Ooh, I think space.
space or yeah, space is fine.
Space.
Hit it.
Nice.
Okay, so that's 3 VPs for us, but they will get that 3 VPs back to Central.
That's okay. We weren't going to contest that really.
Yeah, you couldn't fight it. So cultural now. Now we go cultural.
Now we're going to just hope that they don't jam North Korea, because a jam of North Korea is a big problem for us.
Yeah, I agree. If they don't do that, do we do Nigeria, North Korea first, or do we cultural first? Cultural first.
Maybe Nigeria, North Korea. That would be fine too. Yeah, because we're going to need to overprotect it at the end of the game anyway. So, yeah,
I think we're up by
agree
like
with you.
4 points.
I think Nigeria, North Korea. We want to get one to Israel, and then I don't know, maybe in Europe.
Okay, they had
maybe
Central.
yeah.
Okay, now it's. Do you want to overprotect? Overprotect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so.
Defectors maybe, or Iraq.
No, North Korea's fine.
All right, I think Korean War's okay. We're not eventing.
Yeah. This.
The Korean War's fine.
If we're desperate to event a war, then Iraq is the one we'll go for.
That's fair. Yeah. Okay, and then cultural next probably if they don't do anything.
Yes, if they don't play China, they can still get Asia Dom with a 4-op, but we're just gonna obviously that can't be helped. We need them to have Middle East.
Yeah, we're just one battleground away from taking away Africa Dom.
I think we're down 1 victory. Oh no, we're down 2 victory points in final scoring right now.
Yeah, we are still in some trouble.
8, 12, 15.
And that's assuming they take those countries in Europe back.
Which they
I'm not sure about your count. My count is we're pretty much even.
They have 1 for the China card and 1 in Asia for Afghanistan.
Yeah, I've got that.
So I'm also counting those. They fill those 2 up in Europe.
I got them there.
So it's -8, -7 with China, -4 when you count.
No, keep counting.
So -7 when you count for China, -4 when you count for Central America, +9 when you count for South America, +3 when you count for Africa, -4 when you count for Europe, -1 when you count for Middle East, and then -2 when you count for Asia. Right?
Asia's +1, right?
Asia's +1 for them.
Yeah. Europe +7 when they take the 2 battlegrounds.
That's 8.
East -3. Africa +4.
I thought Africa was +6.
America
That's why I'm screwing it up. Africa's only +4. Okay, yeah, you're right. Then we're dead even.
Okay, they're getting their mill ops.
No more coups for them.
Okay, event cultural here.
And that was. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And if they want to realign, they're not going to realign. They miss. All right, we're doing this.
Yeah. So now we're up 2 if we're counting right.
Yeah, we're up 2 right now. Let's
we don't have much in the way of good plays left.
Confusing. So it's -2 final. Yeah, we've got good plays. We can take away African domination with a coup.
Or a jam. We could consider jamming South Africa.
Well, let's just do a coup because they can't coup back. They played Yuri.
That's true.
Yeah, but they could just take Sudan, right? Well, that's not enough.
No, if we do
That's
this
not
one,
enough.
they'll have to take 2.
Are we going to play China or no?
No, not if we don't have to.
No.
We don't need to.
We're giving up a
I guess
victory point
we
for defectors.
play defectors.
But
We give them
defectors,
1.
we're
So we
giving
give
away
them China
1.
to give them 2.
China gives them 2.
Yeah. So
I think we're probably playing
defectors is
China.
2 ops for 1 VP. China's 4 ops for 2 VPs.
So we have,
So
we have
they're
3
pretty
plays left. I
similar.
think we're playing II
Let's
War.
just see what we need.
Yeah.
I
We
work for
don't
the
have to
Saharan States
invent
coup is very good.
Yeah, I think you're right. Anything but a 1 on the Saharan States coup is nice.
That's
Because-
3 more VPs for them. They've got the last move though, so I don't know what tricks they've got.
Yeah.
I mean, they can take.
Ooh,
They can
had
break
that.
Lebanon. Oh man. You
Okay, we
should
knew
just,
they'd do that. All right. We're cooing Saharan States?
or
I
take
think so.
Israel right now. Take Israel. Take Israel.
But we want to use a 2-op to coup in Saharan States, right?
Yeah, but you can use defectors for that later.
But we don't. But
Are
we're
we
not
going to use
playing
defectors or are we going to play China?
I think we're going II War, China, and Bear Trap, right?
I think that's right. Yeah.
What are we doing with China?
And Israel's also only 1 VP. China could.
Okay,
could
but what are we
jam
doing with China?
something.
What?
I mean, we
There's
could
nothing
jam,
special to do
like,
with it.
Algeria with China on AR6 and potentially get an Africa Dom of our own if they don't have a response. All right, we have 3 minutes left. Do you guys want the coup?
That doesn't give us an Africa Dom.
But taking it would.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, let's just go. Let's go. Let's fight Africa.
Okay, that cancels their Africa Dom.
know we wanna
have
do
5
that, so
countries
that's
to
fine.
their 4 now. They need a 3-op to take Tunisia and Sudan.
9, 6.
We're at -5.
10.
I don't know that we want to give them two VPs. I'd rather give them just 1 VP.
When you say -5, you mean we're winning by 5, right?
Yeah,
They took
Yeah,
a
I
1-op
agree.
coup.
We're winning
They
by
took a 1-op coup. Huge roll, and they miss.
They're
Okay, now what do you want to do?
We're -6 now. Now's the moment of truth. Do we play China or no?
Now, so I think China's
I'd say
through here.
defectors Israel. That's -7.
Yeah, but what about taking Cameroon? Because if we don't take Cameroon, they can place 1 influence in Cameroon and do other things. If we don't put 1 in Cameroon right now, they can place there, and then that gives them Dom. This makes them coup, either place 3 ops or coup for Dom.
If we do this, I would want to put the last one in either Botswana or Tunisia,
Okay.
so that we can be more effective
Alright.
at fighting it next
Are
time.
you okay. Are you okay with that? Botswana?
We've got 2 more ops to.
We got 1 more op because we want to take Cameroon and Israel. So Botswana?
Wait. What about Poland? EU is still around, right?
Okay, do you want to go Poland? We can do Poland. EU is an issue. That's 5 VPs. Or 4. You want to go Poland? 80 seconds left.
4 isn't
it
it?
doesn't. Oh, I guess it does. Yeah, EU is still around.
All right, let's go
Yeah.
Poland. Let's go Poland. You good with us?
All right.
All right. Okay, we have 1 minute and 7 seconds left.
So now we're up 7. Sorry, we're up 8 with China. Central America puts us to 5. That puts us to 10.
Okay, well, let's think about our
9,
last play, guys. Because
2,
we need to leave a little bit of time to respond
4.
if they play a red card.
4. We're up by 4.
What do we
We're
want
only
to
up by
do?
4. Oh,
Yes.
What can we do? 1.
so you could jam Algeria. It would take away their domination.
Well, they don't have.
They don't have Dom now
now.
anyway.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah. You're right.
I don't know what we can do that's that good.
Yeah, they could poke Lebanon. They can. Yeah, they have. There's a lot of good options for them. We can't even poke.
Lebanon's
UK.
not enough. So
Okay, they
we're
had
up
it.
5. Is that our count?
They had
Ooh,
EU,
they did have
and
it.
they're going to.
We're up 4.
Okay, so I think we just coup, right? We coup Sudan. They just took Africa Don back.
Wait, why choose Sudan instead of just placing in Tunisia?
Well, I want to take. I want to. That Sudan affects country count by.
Oh yeah,
I think we.
yeah, fine. We coup Sudan. We're up by 4.
Michael, you okay
Wait,
with this?
don't do it yet. This is our last move, right?
Yeah, but I want to save time.
Yeah.
You guys okay with coup of Sudan?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, they have 1 minute for their last play.
I don't know if we got enough. If we're up by 4,
If they have a 4-up, I think.
I don't know what they can do with
if they have a
4-up.
4-up,
They can
win Asia
take.
and then we lose.
I think they win in Asia, right?
Yeah. If they have 4.
Although the only 4. Well, no, there's some 4-ups. They have
They gotta have war games.
yeah, I think if they have a 4, we lose. Or ABM or Sakal.
Yeah,
I think-
we would
I
definitely
think if they have Glasnost, it's not good enough. I think we'd lose by 1, which would be annoying.
Yeah, that would losing the championship game by 1. Yep. All right. Nice game, guys. We did our best. We did our best.
They had it.
We tied. Are you kidding me? We tied.
No, China.
I don't know if China would have done it, because if we held China, would we have won? We wouldn't have taken Israel.
If we'd held
I guess
China,
we could have.
We would have given. If we had held China, we would have given up an additional VP with defectors and not had Israel.
That was disappointing, but
Yep, that hurt.
yeah, I don't know. The China thing, I'm not sure about. Maybe there's something better we could have done, but I don't think so. I kind of don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Feels like there had to be a VP there somewhere.
There must have been some. Maybe it was, it wasn't right here at the end, but there was somewhere there was an injury point.
Yeah. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll end the stream right here. This was a fun one, but tough loss. Play deck criteria means we lose this one. So thanks everybody for watching.